Hello! Hope you all had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I don't know if you got it off if you're in the US, but it's lovely to see you all. Welcome to Monday Night Raw WWE Draft 2023 Night 2 Special. Hi, how you doing? All right, Spud Gun, nice to see you. Matthew, hello. Morgan, B1CH. Alright, how you doing? Nice to see you, Joseph. Patrick, lovely to see you. Rex Online, hi. Daryl, evening, you sexy beast to you too, Eli. Anna, hello. Jason Martin, hi. Hi. Hello, Adam, I love your Wilzer. What does that mean? That's like a David Firth thing to say, like a Jerry, what's his name, thing to say. Brandon, hi. Gothic Spike, hi, everybody. Monday Night Raw, about to kick off. Did you all have a nice weekend? Tell me about your weekend. And I'll pretend to care. Hiya, Ben Aykroyd. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Sync point. Here we go. Then, now, Alexa, Edge, Bellas, Forever, Triple H, Cena, little girl, little boy, littler boy or girl. Everybody's happy. Together. Not forever. Lovely weekend. Good to hear. Went on a bender for the bank hole. I went on a bender for the bank holiday. Had some drinks. I'm drinking snake venom right now. That sounds delicious. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Jerry Jackson. That's the guy. My weekend was bad. I was suspended for 7 days from work. Please pray for me that I go back to work soon. What did you do, Ray? I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't mean to laugh then. What have you done? It just came from nowhere. What happened? Ray, come on. Therapy time. I'm going to sort you out here. I'm going to get you back to work. I do sound like a Tory now. The Davy J. Hi, Adam. My weekend started with drinking and ended with 3 days of vomiting. That's the full weekend. That's not really starting and ending. That's just you spent the weekend vomiting. Ray is a bad boy, apparently. What did you do, Ray? What did you do? What's gone on? What's up, Ray? Come on. We're all here for you. You exposed yourself. That's what people are saying in the chat. Ray, what you been doing? Ray, why have you been doing that? And you work in a school, Ray. What the hell? Ray! No wonder. Come on, Ray, what do you do? Come on. Type away. Right, Raw Draft picks tonight. There's some big names. You got your Charlotte Flairs. You got your Brock Lesnar's. You got your Rhea Ripley as well. Seth Rollins, Brawling Brutes, the Usos, of course. Roman Reigns, not a very happy bunny at all. What's an NXT call-up you'd like to see tonight? Marcos. Thank you very much. Or Marcos? Marcos? Like Marcos? Or Marcos like Narcos? Narcos. Mark. Call you Mark. NXT call-up I'd like. Ilya Dragunov, I think, is a possibility. Pretty deadly. I think are a near-dead sir either now or in the supplementary. We're kicking off. Triple H is on his way out. The podium's out there as well. Braun, I think, is an option. We haven't seen Cameron Grimes yet. I'd really like it if Cameron Grimes got called up as part of the draft proper, not the supplementary. So that would be good. First pick, you would assume Brock or Rhea, wouldn't you? It's one of the two. I think we'll probably see Charlotte first round as well. First pick, I'm going to say Rhea. Over Brock even. Cody was second. Rhea, world champion. Where was Bianca? Bianca was the second pick for SmackDown. So, third total. You know what I mean. We'll see. We're kicking things off straight away. He's about to chat. Turn it up a touch. I didn't see what Ray did. Ray, what do? You didn't get your willy out, did you? I will be with you in just a moment. Super chats. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. He's going to give himself the belt. You say that, Patrick. I saw somebody do like a 2K23 mock-up. They've made the belt and then they put it on Triple H. Oh, it suits him. Who'd have thunk it? The belt is out there. Sorry, the title is out there. Yeah, I'm going to say Rhea first and then Brock second. Raw gets the first pick this time. All right, Pete. Nice to see you, mate. Welcome our moderator, Pete. Rules. All remaining happening on Raw Talk. Mm-hmm. Von Wagner was a weird one, wasn't it? Not with regard to the draft, just generally. What an odd chap. No, he wasn't even mentioned on the night one thing, and then he got drafted, but not really drafted. He can go anywhere.
As a result of the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns being drafted.
Boo! Oh, the heat. The heat for Roman Reigns. Calm down, he's not there. Flufftastic as well, thank you. Nothing like a relaxing evening with Adam and Champ. Flufftastic, lovely to see you. Thank you very much. Can't promise relaxation, by the way. Ooh. Who'd have thunk it? As suspected, exclusive to Monday Night Raw, the World Heavyweight Championship title. Where will Trish go? I think staying on Raw. Just a guess. I'm in a beefs with Becky. Becky's still on Raw, right? So, bloody hell, I've just seen Super J again. Thank you so much. Just a small donation. He donated $100. Thank you. To say your content is the light in the darkest of days. Watching you idiots on TV is the highlight of my week, especially at the moment. There's not a lot to make me smile. Hoping for a good night. Love to you all. Love to you massively. Thank you so much, Jay. Have a good night, and thank you for the kind words as well. Bless you, mate. Oh, Lesnar. Free agent. Right. Lesnar, despite the fact that he was on the list for tonight, is a free agent. He can go wherever he fancies, both in kayfabe and reality. So there you go, Brock Lesnar. So it's Rhea. It's got to be Rhea first.
And these new rosters will go into effect Monday, March 8th, right after Backlash. But enough about the rules.
It's Rhea.
Let's get to drafting. Are you ready?
I said. Ah, come on, do it. Do it, come on. Crack on with it. Pretty hot crowd tonight, you know. Logan, hope you're doing well, Adam. Sorry, Miss Friday. That's okay. I did notice. I missed you too, Logan. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley. Monday Night Raw. There you go. What a get. What a get. So there you go. The SmackDown Women's Champion has gone over to the red brand. The Raw Women's Champion has gone over to the blue brand. So I guess they're just going to swap titles. Do that thing. Which is always a little bit weird, but whatever. Good for Rhea though, eh? SmackDown. Theory. US Champion Theory. Over to SmackDown. So there you go, your mid-card titles have swapped as well. We saw Gunther alongside Imperium heading to Monday Night Raw. Drafted to SmackDown is the current US champion, Austin Theory. Everything's making sense so far. Kind of predictable, but nothing wrong with that. All makes sense. It's a good one. Monday Night Raw. Ooh. Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins kicking about on Monday Night Raw still. Makes sense. Becky's on Raw. I don't know if you've heard, they've sort of got a thing going on. So, Seth Rollins sticking around on Raw. He's so over, isn't he? So over. All good stuff. Triple H being fantastic. And SmackDown's second pick for Monday Night Raw. For tonight's show, anyway. Charlotte. There you go. Charlotte, just about getting in the first round there. Charlotte Flair. Former 14-time Women's Champion. 2020 Royal Rumble winner. And the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer, Ric Flair. Lucky girl. There you go, Charlotte Flair. So there's your first round. If you're just tuning in now, Rhea over to Raw. Austin Theory over to SmackDown. Seth freaking Rollins sticking around on Raw. Charlotte Flair over to SmackDown. All good stuff. Round one's done. What odd couple pairings do you expect to see tonight? I didn't realise it was an NFL thing. We got torn apart on the news, as per. What we got? What we got? Oh, Paul Heyman. All right. A former general manager. The first pick of the 2023 draft. It must be said. I'm never gonna stop mentioning that. Paul Heyman's name was mentioned before Solo's. More importantly, before Roman's. It's a lovely belt. I like the belt. ECW chance. And Paul Heyman on his way to the ring. Few bits announced for tonight. Judgment Day versus LWO. Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes doing something in the ring together, which isn't a wrestling match. I can't even remember what else has been announced. There's a few bits on tonight. What else is there? Website says now. Brilliant. There's something else. There were 2 more matches, and I can't remember what they are. Matt Riddle versus Jimmy Uso up next. What else? Yeah, I reckon the Usos are going to Raw as well. And I don't think Roman's going to give a damn. Because he's upset with them for losing 1 match. 2 matches, I guess. WrestleMania as well. This is a good crowd. Where do they say they were tonight? Is this Corpus Christi? Where are they? It's a good crowd. Oh my God, stop ending the shows the same way. Dylan, it's the start of the show. What are you talking about? We're 12 minutes in, mate. Fort Worth. They're in Fort Worth. Dallas, Fort Worth. Different cities? I've been to Dallas and I've been to Fort Worth. It's the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They're not in Shropshire, Patrick. Calm down. What about the Usos? I think they might... I quite like them, in fact. It doesn't make much sense in kayfabe, but keep us waiting for the Usos. They should be part of the last picks of the night. Get that thread going. Dallas-Fort Worth, the Metroplex. Don't know what that means, but thank you. Oh, come on, Paul. Being a bit unfair here. They've won a lot of matches.
I will address the Usos in private about that tonight.
Okay, that's going to be dealt with privately.
However, will address their problems this Saturday at Backlash in Puerto Rico when they team with a problem solver named
Anybody else's stream just cut out? We're back. We're back. Little glitchy. It's not just Peacock. Little glitchy here on BT Sport as well. Which means it's WWE's fault. Ruddy hell. Yeah, the image is going all funny. It's all good. It's fine.
1 week from this Friday on SmackDown Live, and I don't even know what city we're in, as long as it's not in the state of Texas.
Oh, cheap heat from Paul Heyman. He's better than that. He's better than that. Shame on you, Paul. How's this stream gone, Tory? Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the new belt. I like it a lot, Grant. I like it a lot. They're the 2, I think. I agree. Run it back, eh? I would be a bit torn there, you know, because I want to see Finn hold a world championship again, because he was... Well, he had to give it up a day on last time. But at the same time, Seth Rollins is Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins, if you will. I'd be happy with either. Head says Seth. Heart says Finn. Rollins beats Cody in the finals. Cody shouldn't even be involved. Or, I guess do it. Have a match and have Brock take him out of it. Like, ruin the match for Cody. I can deal with that, but Cody shouldn't be advancing. It shouldn't be his goal anyway, because it's not the one he wants. It's got to be Seth Finn, hasn't it? In the finals. I'd like to see Gable get quite far. I think you want Karrion Kross to win. Oh, more than anything.
Who think that their men are running around flapping their gums about your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. People who should know better. Men who need to start acting like men.
Little snort into the mic. Shades of DSP again. I can see oh my goodness. Interrupted. He needs to win. He needs to win the belt, doesn't he? Look at the crowd coming unglued for Seth Rollins. Yeah, he's got it. Like, there's no better workhorse champion, is there? As far as the world title goes, I can't think of anybody better than Seth. Sure, it's predictable. Doesn't make it wrong. As Seth makes his way down to ringside, Anna, thank you ever so much for the super chat. Hey Adam, I recently found out I have cancer for the second time in 3 years. It's been really rough, but honestly, Cultaholic's content has been such a valuable distraction, so thank you for what you guys do. I'm so sorry to hear that, Anna. You're going to smash it. You'll absolutely smash it, Anna. Sending all of our love. Thank you for the kind words. Look after yourself. I'm really, really sorry to hear that, Anna. But you will just smash it. Second time in 3 years. You did it last time. You're going to do it again. You'll be grand. Praying for you, Anna. Pringle, thank you very much. Leader, do you think they'll swap the women's titles or do they rename them to avoid the issue like last time? No, I think it's just a straight swap, to be honest. Straight swap. It's always just a bit weird, isn't it? Always a bit weird. And Pringle, again, thank you. Dallas and Fort Worth are roughly 30 miles from downtown to downtown. The Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex encompasses 4 counties with 6.5 million people. Join us. I'd love to. As I say, I've been to both. I loved Fort Worth. I went to the little, I guess, very touristy cowboy area. I rode a horse. Sorry. Listen to that. Listen to that. I saw cowboys with whips, gunslinging, rootin' tootin', Fort Worth fun. And if things go to plan, I might be back in Texas again toward the end of the year. We'll see. But somewhere that I've never been before, in Austin, Texas. Fingers crossed. We'll see. It's good. It does work with Seth being the first World Heavyweight Champion this time around. Because Roman's not beat him. It's the right shout, isn't it? Unless you give it to somebody totally unexpected who's not been in the world title picture before. What's in Austin, Pacitti? Loads of stuff. Me, hopefully. Ben Queller, Daniel Johnston. Loads of stuff. I can't tell you. It's a big secret. You'll find out in time if it goes ahead.
You love a good spoiler, huh? You love a good spoiler. Well, here's a spoiler for you.
Daniel Johnston is dead, yeah. But he's still there. He's just 6 feet under.
WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then the entire world is finally going to see what a real champion looks like.
Heyman's on his phone. I think he's just got a little message from the big dog. Awkward. Phone screen's not on there.
Oh, it's gonna be real hard to have a phone conversation with an arena full of people singing.
Good stuff. Will we get Adam in Texas sequel to the What Culture Extra video? You'll have to wait and find out. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if it'll happen. It's exciting. It's cool. It's unexpected. Nobody's going to guess it. But there'll be content if it happens.
Seth Rollins,
Yes'm.
you're pissing off your
Well, if he's upset with me now, he's really not gonna like this one. Texas, I got a question for you. About how long do you think it would take for me to get Paul Heyman flat on this canvas so I can stomp his big bald head right down into it?
Good stuff. Killian, what do you think about the idea and look of the new title? Two very different things, aren't they? Idea, I'm not sold on at all. Tom did a video on it, which I think covers most of the points, if not all of the points. The look, I really like it.
2 seconds.
Oh! Another interruption, eh? Solo Sikoa on his way out. Yeah, I think it's really nice. I think it's a really nice belt. People whinge about, like, the big logo on it. Like, name any major... There will be some. I'm going to be called out here. Right. AEW World Title, when that was announced, right? When that was unveiled. I didn't see people going, well, the AEW's a bit big on there, isn't it? AEW's got a big logo on it. UFC's got one, a big one on it. I think it's a beautiful looking belt. Really like it. Gone are the days where you're just going to get a big gold design. Branding's everything. Good point. Cultaholic belt. Massive logo. Here we go. Rollins solo tonight. That's alright, isn't it? It's alright. Now? That's a nice little match, isn't it? Tonight, Solo versus Seth. That could be a banger. It's on. Roland Courage, thank you very much. Red Dead Redemption is basically a Texas simulator. You'll fit in perfectly here. Exactly. That was all just practice for my week and a half in Texas. Liv and Raquel versus Bayley and Dakota. Up next. Before all of Damage Control, piss off to SmackDown as a group for now. Yeah, if it's like Red Dead, I'm gonna be absolutely grand. Just punching deer in their heads to death. Lassoing everything. Lassoing. I can do it all. No EO there. No EO involved in the match, at least. Maybe she'll be at ringside. I'm not sure. Orton's not in the draft pool, no, he's not. No, there's a few people who are injured at the moment. Like, there's no Tommaso Ciampa, no Bobby Roode, no Bray Wyatt. Few big names who aren't included just because they're out injured, and then they'll reappear wherever they need them, I guess. Hey, Magsy, nice to see you. Is Johnny? Yeah, Johnny is, I think. Just double checking. Yeah, Johnny is. I'll go through some of the big ones for tonight. Akira Tozawa, and that's pretty much it. So that's all the big ones. For you've got Piper Niven, Seth Rollins, who we've already seen. New Day, Kofi and Xavier, the Usos, of course, Trish Stratus, select NXT superstars, Rousey and Baszler. LA Knight. LA Knight is being drafted tonight. He feels like a Raw guy. Who else? Big names, big names. Big man, Bronson Reed. Asuka as well. And then a load of mid-carders. Rick Boogs. Plenty. What about Lita? Lita is not on there. Lita's gone for a bit, isn't she? I don't think we've seen the very last of her, but she's not an active competitor. Sheamus and KO and Sammy. Yeah, sorry, all of the Brawling Brutes. All of the Brawling Brutes. And I missed Kevin Owens and Sammy, your tag champs as well. There you go. 2 more big ones. Thank you very much for the help there. And also to Mina. Nobody Mina. Gallus, I heard. You're hoping for Gallus? There are a few more NXT ones in the supplementary draft, weren't there? You saw Devlin is going up. JD. Who else was it? Zoe as well. Were there any others? Zoe Stark. And I think that was it. No Bron yet. Oh, Apollo Crews is back. Apollo Crews. Finally making it to the main roster. They're done with him in NXT. So Apollo Crews is back on the main roster. Don't ask me where he's going. I think it was Raw. Pretty sure it was Raw. Alexa Bliss. No, Alexa's not on there either. I guess... Yeah, they're waiting for her to come back as well. So... We will see. Was it Raw? It was Raw. There you go. I feel like it's sort of last chance saloon for Apollo Crews. And obviously, wishing the best for him and everything. But he's not set the world on fire on the main roster, has he? I haven't been watching enough NXT to know if his stuff in NXT has been any good. I hope it was. I hope he comes back, gets a bit of a push, because he's very, very talented. He's very, very good in the ring. It's just the character stuff has never really worked, no matter what he's done. Heard he had some bangers in NXT. I hope so. I don't doubt it. I just hope he found a character while he was down there. Cody Rhodes, earlier tonight, arriving to the building. Oh dear. I think it might spiral into chaos tonight. Lesnar and Cody. In the same building. He did good in NXT. His character was genuinely seeing the future. Go on. How? How did he do that? Like with a crystal ball? And there you go. It is official now. Seth freaking Rollins versus Solo Sikoa. Everyone knows Brock is going to lose. I guess it depends if they want to do the match again. Like if they want Cody to lose once or twice before he will beat Brock. I don't know if he'll beat Brock this time round. And who we got? Let's find out. Yeah, I need to apologize. In the news, got it wrong. I didn't realize the NFL did the thing where they bring back Hall of Famers, legends, I think former coaches, stuff like that, to do the draft picks. So they're mirroring the NFL. I didn't know that because I don't watch the NFL. So apologies for not... Oh my God, Bailey and bloody Dakota. Jobber entrance there. Not wasting any time. Oh my God, that's depressing, isn't it? Apollo has superpowers these days. How does he display these superpowers? Is it just like he thinks something and he... God, that's sad. They're the NXT Women's Tag Champions. They deserve an entrance. Of course they do. But Bailey and Dakota probably do as well. Camera goes into his eye. Terminator style. Really? Is that right? And then, does it display for the viewer? Is the video of what he's seeing? Does that then play? Or is it just Apollo who can see into the future and we're left guessing? That is bonkers. He had a vision with the NXT title and he lost it. Gimmick's over now. Oh, fair enough. Braun Breaker to Raw, you reckon? Yeah, I think there's a good possibility. He is just starting the heel run, though. I'm not 100% on Braun. Coming up to the main roster. If they do, I hope they do it early. I hope they give him like a round 2 or a 3 or something like that pick. Make him feel like a big deal. If we get some more NXT people, because they were all just part of the last round or supplementary on SmackDown. I don't understand the hate for Kevin Patrick. I don't hate him. He's just there, isn't he? What do you mean? He's fine. He's perfectly competent. He's white bread. Totally fine, but if somebody else was like subbing in for him or something, you'd probably think, oh, that's quite nice. That's all right. He's just fine. I don't agree, Patrick. I don't think he's bad. He just exists. He's just there. He's all right. You know what? I couldn't name a single Kevin Patrick call or anything insightful or interesting he said. Maybe that does make him bad. But I'm never pissed off by him, right? I never think, oh, shut up. Like I was with Booker T this week on NXT. It's just fine. He's just fine. I like bread. I like bread as well, Kareem. Bread's fine. I like white bread as well. But I'm not going to go out of my way to... I wouldn't order it in a restaurant. We need Titus on commentary. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, definitely. There you go. Makes the tag to the foot. Doesn't count. Doesn't work like that. But Bayley taking advantage. And there's the tag. Big boot on the outside by Kai. Not getting much of a reaction from the crowd. I'm not surprised, though. I mean, obviously they're heels, but they've also been booked absolutely terribly. We're back on ad break, by the way, now. Grant, don't know if you saw my previous donation, but imagine the promos between Finn and Seth. I did. No, mate. I read it. Yeah, I think it'd be grand. Imagine the match between Finn and Seth. It could be excellent. Give them time. Big stakes and everything, obviously. Match of the year contender, right there. And it would... Like, there's loads of stuff they could work into it, as you say, in the promos leading up to it. And it would be guesswork. 'Cause I think a lot of people would be expecting Seth to win, but they could give it to Finn. You never know, especially with Rhea. If they crack on with the Judgment Day, if they're still together at that time, all of them together, both the men's and women's world champions in the same group. Do you think Drew has a chance at the new belt? He has a chance. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Nor should it, I don't think. I don't think Drew's the right pick. I think Drew needs freshening up at this point. I think a heel turn would really help Drew out. No flump juice tonight, Adam. No, I finished the flump juice. I just finished the flump juice. Delicious. Otis for heavyweight champ, baby. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure. If I had to pick like an outsider, it'd be Gable. Maybe Montez. No, that can't happen now, can it? Because Street Profits are drafted to SmackDown and it's Raw exclusive. It's probably Seth. But it could be Finn. So bored of this Raw. Gypsy, we're 33 minutes in. Give it a chance. We've only seen a promo, half a match, and some draft picks. It's getting good. After this match. No, it's getting good. It's getting good. There's some good stuff on the show. Seth versus Solo. That's big. Anybody else's stream just cut out? Come on. I'm going to have to refresh it. Sorry if you were synced up. Don't know what's going on here. BT Sports. Come on, you bastards. Come on. It's alright. It's during an ad break. It's no big deal. Here we go. Are we there? Oh, dear. Anybody else's BT Sport just cut out? I can't win, can I? This happens. It's always something going wrong. And it's not loading now, but everything else is working A-OK. Let me just see if other stuff's loading fine. Mine's fine. Patrick, you might have to do the heavy lift in it. No, we're back. Patrick, I thought you were going to have to communicate every spot through the chat. It's all good. Rio Ferdinand's holding up an apple. It's skipped forward again. There's a... I think I was like, was that a picture of Sin Cara? Why is there a picture of Sin Cara? 2K23 ad with Simon Miller. Flashing images. You back? Everybody with me? Good. That's what I like to hear. So get this match out of the way and then maybe some more draft picks. I was thinking about unusual combinations earlier following RVD and all that. And do you remember a few years ago, it was a special episode of Raw. I don't think it was the draft. Maybe it was. Was it a draft episode? You know where I'm going with this, I imagine. Making the save. I can't even remember who they were saving. But it was the classic team of Kurt Angle, fantastic. RVD, fantastic. Hurricane Helms, yep. And Sergeant Slaughter. Who were they saving? Do you remember that? I'll show you the picture. It's the funny Kurt Angle, Sergeant Slaughter, Helms. Where are we? There you go. Who were they saving? Was it Ray? Yeah, it was Ray. Rey Mysterio from Heel Sammy. And this merry band of misfits came to the rescue. What a weird picture. What a team. The greatest stable that never was, except for that one night. So funny. When was this? I want to say like 2019? Would have been pre-pandemic, wouldn't it? 2019? Don't ask me the month, but I think it was 2019. Raquel absolutely battering Dakota. I don't think this is going to go on for that much longer. Just the two. Just the two. Do you remember their AWA Mid-South run and the Stomping Big Men? What? Those four? That's my Discord again. Sorry. I need to remember to log out of Discord. Or mute Discord or something. I don't even know how to log out. There you go. No, not leave server. Don't look at your Discords though. That wasn't you. That was me. Quit Discord. There we go. I quit. Was that a save? Oh, so was that a save? I thought it was them not letting Sammy run away from the match. You're right. You are right. You're right. Spot on. It wasn't a save. It was saving us, the audience, from not getting to see Sammy get his comeuppance. Oof. Obliviator, but Bailey in with a roll-up? No way. Got it as well. Bloody hell, wasn't expecting that. Oh, good. Look at that. Bailey picking up a win over one half of the tag team champions. Title's not on the line. They bloody won a match. Finally. Maybe they are going to stick together on SmackDown. Maybe Io was the weak link. That's really unexpected. I thought that was a given. Logan, the high-flying, ankle-breaking slaughterhouse. Very good. I like it. Logan, stick it on a t-shirt. That was a shocker, wasn't it? Maybe they're getting drafted now. Well, they're fresh in the mind with their massive win over the women's tag team champions. Wow, good for them, eh? Good for them. All right, Greg. I've got a sticky toffee pudding, so I'm happy. Good to hear it. Oh, God. Shucky ducky quack quack. NXT color commentator and WWE Hall of Famer Booker T on his way to the ring. Alongside Queen Charmel. Isn't that nice? That's fun. That pairing makes no sense. What are they got to do with one another? What the hell, WWE? So random. Why would Booker and Queen Charmel be ridiculous? Yeah, that's nice though. Booker and Charmel doing the next one. Yeah, where's the story? I agree, Patrick. Where's the story? Oh yeah, home state as well. Good shout. Good shout. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me that maybe Oh, Jason's done it. Maybe because they're married. Thank you, Jason. Are they really? I was waiting for you, Jason. You got there. Anyone else? Anyone else? Jesus. Go on, Jason. That's the boy. Did you have a good night, Greg? What a guy. What a guy Jason is. Jason, honorary moderator for this evening. Because you know about wrestling. Got you, bro. Loving the stream. Thank you very much, Jason. Cheers. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Honorary mod. Doing the Lord's work indeed. Where's Ross? Ross is asleep, one would assume right now. It's just me this evening, I'm afraid. But it'll be back to doubles for this Saturday night's Backlash. Live from Puerto Rico. We're not in Puerto Rico, we're in Newcastle. Not quite as sunny. As the minions mean being pulled out, if you know, you know. No minions tonight. No minions. Unfortunately. Kiss Hayley for that huge win. You mean Bailey? I'm not going to start kissing the cardboard cutouts. I regret getting these. I regret it. It doesn't look as good on camera as I'd hoped. The lighting's horrible, isn't it? Let's face it. It's all orange and gross. I didn't want to get what everybody else has got. Some twatty LED lights. Funko Pops on a shelf or something. Thought, oh, I'm going to mix it up. I get some cardboard cutouts. Obscure the doors. It doesn't obscure the doors at all. I look kind of dead. I feel kind of dead. It's 1:41 in the morning. I'm watching Raw on my own. Not on my own. With 1,530 of my closest friends. What happened to the VHS wall? It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit. It would block the doors. I don't know what I was thinking about that either. I was going to shift all this stuff through to the other room where the VHS are. So you could all examine my collection. But will prediction punishments ever come back? Maybe the odd one, mate, but not on the reg. No. It's a combination of things. In the first of all, we've been doing them for so long. Almost anything you can think of, we've done it. Either at What Culture or with Cultaholic. We've done so much. Combined with the fact that fewer people were watching them. I think partly because of that reason. Because we'd done so much. You've all seen us be embarrassed or in pain. Or in my case, covered in horse spunk. There's only so far you can take it. So I apologise for the disappointment. But what can I say? I kiss my Danny DeVito cutout in my room. Good for you, Slim Slam. Make sure you tweet me a video so I won't see it. That's a good cutout to have. I think we've got a Danny DeVito. I think we've got a Danny DeVito in the office. Did Ben have a... Yeah, I think we had a Dan... There's a Hasbulla. Hasbulla? You know, the one that beats his cat up. Ben's got on. There you go. There you go. Who apparently turned down a WWE thing, didn't he? Because it goes against his own values, says Hasbulla. So, beating up animals, not a problem. Here's Brock. But going and doing WWE. No. Tosser. Brock to take his ear. Brock to Taker or under Lesnar? Brock to Taker, probably. This is the last time Lesnar and Rhodes were in the same building. It's all going to kick off. Get all the agents and the rest ready now, because it's going to go bonkers, obviously. Big moment there. Last time these two were in the same ring. Night after WrestleMania. Brock doing the unthinkable. And being nasty. Jessica, thank you very much. Thank you for all your hard work. Love the live streams like this and pay-per-views. If ever in Colorado, I owe you a pint. What NXT shocker do you see tonight? Shocker? What NXT shocker? The ones that I've named are the really predictable ones. Aren't they? And I don't know enough about the NXT roster. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. That's a really lovely comment, Jessica. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to say the Creed brothers... Because I think they're ready, and I think they're going to go on to do really, really big things, but not many people are talking about them getting called up. I think they're amazing. I think they're so good. Everything I watch that they do, really, really enjoy. Nobody was seeing the ones that we saw on Friday night, right? Nobody saw that coming. The NXT women's champions who were called up. You never know. Yeah, Grayson Waller. I think some people might be thinking Grayson. Is Sharmell going to get her own entrance? Ah, oh, bollocks. Huge pop for the hometown heroes. Adam, can you dig? I can dig it. I can dig it. Yes, I can. Right, don't let him talk for too long. Raw has got... There you go. Interesting. Usos and KO over to Raw. Really? They should have been the 4th pick. I guess it doesn't make sense because SmackDown had the 4th pick, didn't they? But Charlotte got picked. They're the main eventers. They're the WrestleMania main eventers. Oh, there you go. Usos staying on SmackDown. Oh. All right. Oh, I thought that... Why do they draft them separately then? All right. I thought they were going to do something interesting there. The Usos are indeed staying on SmackDown. Okay. So why were they separate? Oh, Judgment Day Raw. Oh! You know what that means. Judgment Day. Just 3 of them. Ooh. Wait, no, Rhea. Rhea's gone to Raw, hasn't she? She's SmackDown champion. I'm talking bollocks. So why have they even done separate? I guess it makes Rhea look good. I'm talking crap. LWO. SmackDown. There you go. They split Dominic and Ray up. Sorry, I was talking such bollocks there. Yeah, of course she was pick 1. So it's very late, Patrick, as you know. I thought they'd split him up. Hey, at least it made Rhea look good getting drafted ahead of her stablemates. That's okay. That's okay then. They're not splitting the Judgment Day up. They're not splitting the Usos away from the Bloodline. LWO, all pissing off to SmackDown. Greg, thank you very much. I'm surprised you've lasted this long, mate. I'm proud of you. Still haven't matured, have you? No, that's my job, mate. I miss you, Adam. Hopefully see you soon. I'd love to, Greg. I hope I do see you soon. I miss you too. Here comes Ricochet. And Braun? Just the Trevor. And Braun? Just Ricochet? And Braun. And Braun. Okay. Can I dig it? Yes, I can. A Rock DJ reference. Yeah, it was. It was a Robbie thing. Well done on picking up on that. Well done, Oates. Yeah, it was. Can I dig it? Yes, you can. I got, you got, we got everybody. I got the gift, gonna stick it in the goal. It's time to move your body. I don't actually like that song. Do you remember the controversy that surrounded that song when it came out? Because Robbie Williams started ripping all of his flesh off. He declothed, what's the word? Disrobed. He took all his clothes off and then one step further started ripping his flesh apart. Anyone remember that? He defleshed. There you go, Patrick. What draft pick do you think will make the biggest impact on their new brand? Bianca, maybe? So far? I guess Indy when she's ready. God, that's a really good question. Who is going to make a big impact? Did I see Alpha Academy using... Drew's a good shout. I don't know if he'll make a massive impact at this point. Maybe in a year's time, when it's time for another draft. Oh, Gunter's a good shout. I totally forgot about Imperium getting drafted. Gunter is the right answer. Edge is big for SmackDown, sure, but he's not going to be there all the time. Why do you think Ricochet and Strowman are out? Caden, if I had to put money on it, I'd say there's a tag team match coming. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know who they're going to be facing. Alpha Academy, maybe, or something? I don't know, but I'm guessing a tag team match with that tag team coming out. Confirms Vega losing to Rhea. I think we all knew that anyway, pal. I think we all knew that, to be honest. But yeah, there you go. Stephen, thank you very much. Good to see you, leader. Hope you're well, man. Thank you. You too, Stephen. I hope everything is grand with you. Lovely to see you, as always. Dagnea, let's get a like spike for a wrestling journalist. A journalist? I'm not a journalist. I'm a twat who talks about wrestling and makes the odd knob or nonce joke. But thank you if you were referring. But big shout out to the real journalists. The real journalists. The Sean Ross Sapps. The Dave Meltzers. The Brian Alvarez's. The Louis Dangors of the world. They're the ones making a real difference. How's Cilla Black doing? Not very well at the moment, unfortunately. Expecting a big comeback anytime soon. Greetings from Mexico. Greetings to you. Hippo? I'm not sure how you say that. Why did you laugh at their names? I didn't laugh at anyone's names. Didn't laugh at anyone's names. Why would I do that? They're all respected journalists. What are you talking about? Stephen Skodez again. Thank you ever so much, Stephen. Always good to see you too, mate. Just want to say hello. Hope you have a lovely night. You too. Hope you're having a good one, Stephen. Hope everything is grand with you. Hope everything is grand with you, mate. We need a proper tournament for the world title. We're getting one. Hopefully. Yeah, well, Ryan, what are you talking about? I'm not going to start. We've all had a few, eh? I've had half a bottle of Flump juice. And about a third of a can of Coca-Cola. What has happened to Louis Dangle? What do you mean? Nothing. Louis is great. You can check him out on Twitter. He's always tweeting and doing stuff. Always doing things. Won't let me donate. Just want to say Seth's the best wrestler in the world. He's up there. I don't know about in the world. He's in my top 3. He might be number 2. I'd still put Danielson in there, you know. Who is the best wrestler in the world? I think Danielson still. He is. It's bloody Alpha Academy. I was spot on. Excuse me. I'd probably go top 3 in the personal preference and all that. And we're talking in ring, not necessarily total package. I could say other wrestlers have like a better character work or mic skills or anything. Best wrestling wrestler, I'd probably go Danielson, Seth, then Kenny. Probably. It would take me a bit of thinking. MJF, says Xander. No. Gunter's up there. Gunter's top 5, I reckon. Oh, that's a big claim, though, isn't it? He is very good. Very good. Speaking of good wrestlers, there's one in there right now. Not Trevor, the other one. Little Gable. Mitchell, thank you ever so much. I'm so confused. Do we technically have 3 world titles or 2? I don't want to give an answer to this because I don't have a pissing clue, mate. I think we got 2 because they're unified, aren't they? So that becomes 1 title, which is represented by 2 belts that you can't call belts. And then you got another one there, the new one. Does the WWE title technically even exist? I don't know. It's merged currently with the I don't know. It's the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. So where does that leave the WWE title? I don't actually know the answer because I don't understand it. Also, it's funny LWO is 5 in 1 pick, but Bloodline is 4 in 2 picks. Love from Florida. Love to Florida. I'm giving myself a headache, Jenna. Should we just agree the title lineages are a bit of a mess right now? Totally, Spud. I feel sorry for all the people, you know, the Wikipedia lot, the Wikipedia editors, the Wikipedos who are updating that. I wouldn't have a pissing clue. Because it's never properly clarified, is it? I'm just going to admit to not understanding, and that's fine. Look at this. Good stuff there between Braun and Otis. I almost called him Omos there. Easy mistake to make, eh? Dream match, AEW Star or Stars versus WWE Star or Stars. It's Kenny versus Seth. It's Kenny versus Seth. Usos versus Bucks. Really obvious answers. Beautiful stuff. I'm loving Braun and Ricochet together. That was a quickie, wasn't it? Bloody hell. That was very quick. That was like 2 minutes. There you go. Braun and Ricochet picking up a big win. And bloody hell, more draft picks coming. Michaels is on his way back out. With the DOGG. Is it? Is it? No, it's Adam Pearce. Couldn't afford Road Dogg for Monday and Friday. Just got him in for the Friday one there. It's Adam Pearce whose work in DX I think was really exceptional. Loved him. He used to wrestle, as we all know, as X-Pac back in the day, Adam Pearce. Did some really, really good stuff. Looks very different now. He's grown. He's grown. Most people stop growing. Men tend to stop growing early 20s, but not Adam Pearce. Kept going, which is good. What do you think will happen with the tag titles? Marcos, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Marcos or Marcos? What do I think will happen with the tag team titles? They need to split them up. As long as they don't introduce new tag team titles because of this problem that they made for themselves, I'll be happy. But I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Because the problem is, I'd like, you know, maybe they do the tag match thing with them. All of them are above the ring, and one team gets one gets the other. I don't know. It's a mess. It's their fault. Pappy Gunzo, thank you. Can I hear the support Cultaholic give us catchphrase? The one that's ours we've been using for ages. The support Cultaholic. Give it a subscribe. That's why, yeah, we've been using that for a long time. Of course you can. There you go. It's sort of our thing, you know? Sort of our thing. To be honest, it's not their fault. It's Vince's fault. Yeah, it was whoever booked it, right? I don't know. It might have been Triple H. That was Vince. Yeah, it's the booking committee's fault. Of course it is. And it's a mess. It's a mess. Love that one segment Adam Pearce did in DX. You know the one. Yeah, that one. That was brilliant, wasn't it? When he was driving the tank that was definitely a tank, wasn't he? We all saw him. Adam also invented singing along to entrance songs. That's correct. That's correct. And certain AEW stars have been claiming otherwise. It's not the case. Not the case. It's Jack Tunney's fault. It's Jack Tunney's fault entirely. Thank you very much, by the way, Pappy Gunzo, Marcos or Marcos, Scott Swanson, Mitchell. Cheers. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Do give us a like, Spike. That's a good shout. Give us a like, Spike. Please, that algorithm and all that. Adam Pearce, formerly known as Billy Gunn. No, Patrick. He was X-Pac. He was the little one with the bandana. Just like Mark Henry once. Really out of order. And Marcos or Marcos, thank you very much for hitting the join button and becoming a subscriber. A paid subscriber. Thank you very much. Adam Pearce did invent the Bronco Buster. Spot on. Well, do you remember when they shaved his eyebrows? Before he got the photo for the Hasbro action figure? It was brilliant. Vintage Adam Pearce. They do call it that. Scrap Daddy Heat. They do. Hi from Malaysia. Hi, too. You in Malaysia. XOXOXO. How's it going over in Malaysia? What's the time in Malaysia right now? It's going to be very late or very early, isn't it? Malaysia time. The time in Malaysia is very early. Imagine waking up at 8 in the morning to watch Monday Night Raw. Tuesday Night Raw for you there. Seth does deserve the championship. Hi from New Zealand. Hi to New Zealand. I'm not just going to look up local times all night because I don't think that's especially great. I said Tuesday. Do not give me that, Pete. I'm not a Tuesdayer. I'm not I'm a Tuesdayer. See you next Tuesday. I make a big point of it. Because I'm fed up of getting bullied by you. Hello to Brazil there, Chico. Chico. Here, Vora. Hello to you in India. How you doing? Pappy Gunzo. Adam Pearce was Slapjack, right? Yes, he did that as well. He's been all over the place. He's done everything. And he currently wrestles in AEW as well on the side as QT Marshall. Does great work. Not on TV, but behind the scenes. I like QT. Am I streaming tomorrow? No. Oh, on Twitch? Yes. Sorry, yeah, I am. I am streaming tomorrow. I don't know what yet. I don't figure it out until about 4 o'clock that day. QTV is certainly content. It bloody is. Engaging stuff. Yeah. I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll do the hotel. I'll do a couple of other bits. I'm working from home tomorrow afternoon because I probably won't wake up until about midday at this rate. It almost killed me on Saturday. Streaming SmackDown. I put news together. I didn't get to steam till about 5. I was back up at about 7:45. Go and meet Andrew, do news. And I learned how to cut news. I've not cut a news video in about 2.5 years. Not that, well, except for the ones that are the ones that we do when breaking news happens on Zoom. Not done one. And I learned how to use After Effects. I'm basically a motion graphics guy now. I can do it all. Wheel of Fortune. No, I've had too much Wheel of Fortune lately. I don't want to do. I am Sam Driver. I used to edit all the time. I was hired by What Culture to be an editor. And they very quickly realised that I lied on my CV and couldn't really edit. Can't really do it. I'm not very good. So I edit maybe one video every 2 months if I'm lucky now. But I quite like it. I like editing. I can't do anything complicated. Basically, if you see something good on the channel, it's not me. It's a proper one. Yeah, they took me in as an editor. Did a video. Sam said it was a good video. Sam reviewed my thing. Gave me a list of feedback about 20 pages long. It was really helpful. He's amazing at giving like feedback to people. Sexy boy, sexy boy. Where's Road Dogg? What's going on about this? Is Sam still at Cultaholic? Yeah. Yeah, I hope so anyway. News to me if he isn't. Adam Pearce played Owen Hart when DX spoofed Nation of Domination. Yes, he was formerly known as Jason Sensation, of course. Not as big a pop for Adam Pearce. They gave him a bit of a rough one there, bringing Adam Pearce out second. Wasn't Adam Pearce Harry Potter? Yes, he was, Mitchell. He was. Correct. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Interrupt it. Peg it. Peg it. Brock Lesnar's coming out. Oh dear. Brock Lesnar has interrupted proceedings. Pappy Gunzo, that's not a thing. Oh my god, he's got a new manager. Adam Pearce leading Brock Lesnar down to the ring. Not for long, no. Oh dear. Brock Lesnar ruining the fun. A massive heel move as far as I'm concerned, because we love the admin. I don't think there's going to be much talking here, is there? Brock Lesnar, just in case you're wondering, it's already been declared that he is a free agent. He can go where he wants. do what he wants. Remember when Adam Pearce was Bret Hart? I remember that as well. Yep. Is this the thing now? This is the thing, isn't it? This is the thing of the stream. This is the key Sheamus, the lemon of the evening. It's Adam Pearce being other people. It's classic content, and we're just getting started, no doubt. I'm going to have to close the chat, because it's all going to get too much, because it's all going to be, oh, wasn't Adam Pearce Michael Barrymore? Wasn't Adam Pearce Mae Young? Wasn't Adam Pearce Paul Gadd? And I'll have to go each time. Yeah, he was, actually. Yeah, he was. So, 1 hour, 55 minutes of that. That's good. Adam Key, very good. Patrick, thank you.
To be looking at the only real cowboy in the state.
Oh, my God. Massive heel statement there. The only real cowboy in the state of Texas.
We cannot do this tonight. I've asked
The
respectfully.
agents and everybody's coming down already. Oh, do we recognize anyone?
Business trumps everything. I need you to leave the ring, Brock, please. And if you won't leave, my gentleman will help.
The security guy there's still in gimmick with the spiked up hair. He's the most local wrestler man I've ever seen. More coming. Right, okay. There's heaps of them. Anybody recognise any of them? That one looked like Jackson Riker. Oh, this is quite good, isn't it? More? Bloody hell. This security guy's getting entrance music and everything. They're going all out. Oh, and from behind. Bloody hell. Cody with the upper hand. Here comes security. Brock Lesnar to the outs. Cody battering security. What a baby face. He just absolutely killed that young man. What is that about? Go on, Cody. Is that Chris Masters? Oh, this you know, it's quite good. Adam Pearce saw Kip James and Billy Gunn in the same room. Very good. It's not worth it, Cody. Brock's retreating for a moment. Why did Cody single out that one security guy? Oh my God, he's busted Lesnar open. Hard way. That's not the last we've seen of those today, is it? Oh, that's quite... You know, that was quite good. No, I don't think that is it, Mitchell. Unless Brock does want to get off early. I think that's going to crack... I think they're going to continue there. He hit him proper. Brock had a tiny little cut. It's like, you know, when you pick a spot. Brock had one of those. How's Mr. Happy? He's all right. Yeah, he's on the mend, actually. He's looking better. He's good. I've been putting Sudocrem on him. I looked it up. It's fine. I had this gel, but I ran out of gel. And so I looked up if you can put Sudocrem on cats. So I put Sudocrem on him, but I've got to watch him because if he eats it, then it's a problem. So you know, I put Sudocrem. What do you mean, what? It's not... He had a cut. He had a cut on his neck, right? Why have you put Sudocrem on a cat? Don't make me seem weird. I looked it up and it's totally safe as long as he doesn't eat it. It's good. He is a good cat, James. He's beautiful. He's really lovely. That's harmful. It's not harmful. I've looked it up. Google told me it wasn't harmful. Pappy Gunzo as well. Thank you again. Thank you. Last one. Remember when Adam Pearce was a mafia fella for Cena's Mania entrance? That one might be true. That one might be true. I don't even know. No, that was CM Punk, wasn't it? I know what he's talking about. Maybe he was there as well. I haven't poisoned him. I haven't. He is a good cat. Smelly, though. He is smelly. He is a smelly cat. Yeah. Not a lot I can do about it. He's just... I wash him all the time. Not all the time. I wash him like every 2-3 weeks, which is probably more than you should wash a cat. I don't know. How often do you wash your cats? I do. I know. I give him a bath. I cover him in pet safe shampoo. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. He's very much on the mend. He's a lot better than he was last week. He was in a grump last week. Cats are self-cleaning. Yeah, well, you say that, you want to smell him. Because he reeks of piss, to be honest. Like father, like son. Not that he's my literal son. Mitchell, Lesnar has leveled up to the Lesnar taker, in my opinion. I kind of like it. I liked Cowboy Brock, but this is, yeah, I don't know. I can get behind this. He's wearing all black. He's a heel, right? Sure, I'll smell him. Yeah, no, it's not just me that smells. There's a real smell of cat piss off my cat. He doesn't clean himself properly, so I have to do it. You're allowed to bathe cats. Bathe your cat, cover him in Sudocrem. It's what people do. It's normal. Why do you put... I've not put KY jelly on my cat. That is Sin Cara. Why are they showing an old picture of Sin Cara on BT Sport? They must never update those. Wait, so you like him for him? Yeah. What, my cat? Yeah, I like him for him. What do you mean? What? What does that even... Yeah, he's a nice cat. I love him. I think he's brilliant. He's really he's just a nice cat who he's very gentle. He's never scratched me. Not true, he scratched me once and I was on stream. But he was unwell, so I can forgive it. He doesn't bite, he doesn't scratch, he's just lovely. What breed? Black. He's just a black cat. I don't know what blue. What, just a cat, isn't he? I don't know, he's not like a... He's not a fancy, expensive cat that you pay 850 quid for off Gumtree. He's just a cat. Is Sin Cara back for real? No, Ace. BT Sport show pictures from a WWE live event, and one of them's Byron Saxton, and one of them's Sin Cara. Does he go outside? Yeah, he's an indoor cat. They told me not to let him outside. So he's not got like a cat flap or anything. Just a recap, by the way, you're not missing any wrestling. But in the summer, because I moved in, I've got all this AstroTurf in the garden, so he's allowed out there. Here we go. Let's give it another go. Round 3 of the Monday Night Raw Draft. Adam Pearce is gone. Michaels has got to do it solo. Raw's first pick is... Who we got? Women's Tag Champs. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez heading over to Monday Night Raw. There you go. Anna Pearce is gone. Michael's a good value here. Asuka, go on, that's a good pick. I'm glad we didn't have to wait too long for Asuka. I can deal with round 3, first pick for SmackDown. That's good. I'm happy with that. Asuka over to SmackDown as well, alongside Bianca. I'm happy with that pick. I think that's really good. New Day. Okay, yeah, cool. New Day. Xavier, Kofi. Very nice. Oh, Brawling Brutes. Great pick. Great pick. I'm glad we didn't have to wait too long there as well. Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch, the Brawling Brutes. Sticking around on SmackDown. Separated from Drew McIntyre. He's over to Raw now. Once again. Michael Carson, thank you very, very much. Cody was shouting, make me earn it, referencing the storyline with Reigns. How do you think they'll get him back to Roman with this draft that doesn't involve Money in the Bank? I don't think Cody should win Money in the Bank. At all. Do you have him win the Rumble twice? Back to back? I wouldn't even be anti it. I know a lot of people would be like, come on, that's a step too far. Give it to somebody else. He could win in the chamber, I guess. I kind of like the back-to-back Rumble win for Cody. That'll piss people off, though. That might turn people on Cody. He did it from number 30, so this time do it from number 1. Constant struggle, right? Back-to-back would be cool, wouldn't it? But would that turn people on him? I don't know. Wrestling fans are fickle. Maybe Elimination Chamber is the right way to go rather than the Rumble win. Like have Solo in the Rumble. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I was going to do some very complicated booking there where Solo gets taken out. It's just a waste of a Rumble thing, isn't it? He's got kangaroos. Right. Still don't get that. Nothing makes sense out of it. No, nothing does make sense. The worst thing is, right, if Rock's available, we're getting Rock versus Roman. Maybe we'll have to wait another year for Cody to do it. If it is Cody, I don't know anymore. I'm so confused. Obviously, they'll do Rock Roman if Rock's available. Would they do that anywhere other than WrestleMania? Probably not. Obviously, Rock's not going to do a Saudi show. He's got his image to worry about. Would they do it like SummerSlam? I guess maybe it depends on Rock's schedule. I don't think they would. But if Rock went, the only time I can do it is the biggest party of the summer, you'd think they'd go, yeah, I'll do it then. I don't think they do it on main event. No. Maybe. Anyway, 6-man tag action. I think. No. Singles action. Jimmy versus Riddle. This should be good. Riddle versus Jimmy. There you go. The augmented reality doesn't work there because it was the foot was over the barricade. That looked really dumb. Any new drafts? Yeah, there's just been another round of them. KO main evented 2 WrestleMania matches. Fun fact. Yeah, right? Back to back as well. He is Mr. Mania Night 1. Can he make it a hat trick? Maybe. The augmented reality rarely works well for me. No, I feel the same. It has worked. I'm trying to think whose has worked really well. Asuka's got who's the one with all the lasers? Was that Nakamura? Who had all the lasers? The fake lasers looked good. The tree's crap, B. The tree's awful. Roman's is the worst one, and he's the bloody champion of everything. Was it Cesaro who had the lasers? The lasers looked good. The statues, the big stupid bronze statues, look gash every time. Asuka's got the big mask, right? Or had the big mask. Bianca's is good. What's Bianca's? I can't remember what Bianca's is off the top of my head. Pandemonium at ringside already. What? Oh, they're doing the Eddie thing. Get out of here! That was weird. I just saw him fall over. I didn't know where that was going. I was like, what? Oh, clever. That's clever. Oh, Bianca's lips with the hair. That's crap. No. Nice. Clever stuff. All the Eddie Guerrero spots lately, eh? Mitchell, do you guys record both your news videos at the same time, or do you record one and then another in case more news breaks? Totally depends on the day, mate. Totally depends on the day, people's schedule. We're fortunate that we've got enough presenters that if news changes or bigger news breaks, we can just jump on it as and when, but quite often we will record stuff back to back. Just totally depends, but yeah, if something bigger, better comes out, we'll just re-record. Totally depends how the day plays out, but typically when we get our news videos out, like America's only just waking up, so we're fortunate in the fact that news doesn't break for a few hours after we've done it. Where's Ross? Again, he's at home. The reason I wasn't on the podcast, he's all grand. Hopefully he's back this week. You might even see him on the news tomorrow. But he's doing all right. I don't want to speak on his behalf or anything, but nothing to worry about. What would your entrance AI be for each of the faces of Pacitti? I don't know what the faces of Pacitti are. I've had so many different stupid costumes and gimmicks. I guess Pacitti Dust, AJ Hazard, Tori. I've just been Sergeant Pacitti in that 2K video. Covered in horse spunk, the spunky Pacitti. That's a big one. Dan Busby, thank you very much for becoming a member, hitting the join button. Thank you, much appreciated. Mr. Bean, yeah, that's a good one. That's me. Yeah, Cody. I've just been Cody as well. All the costumes, all the fun of the fair.
I've been a stunt performer and coordinator for over 15 years now.
Adam, I love when you're on the podcast. I think it's class. I enjoy doing it. I wish I had more time to do stuff like that. That's really it set me back, unfortunately, because I had to watch like 10 hours of wrestling, and then the podcast takes 4 hours to record. And so I've screwed myself this week. I'm going to be playing catch up like mad, so you're not going to see much of me until the weekend. Not that you see much of me anymore, anyway. Soz. Big Dog, KO versus Sammy for the new world title at Mania Night 1. Good shout. Very good shout. Could quite possibly happen there. Yep. I'm up for that. Should do a TV podcast. I don't know enough about it. I'd need someone there to carry me, like a Spud Gunn. Or a Matthew Gregg, or something like that. But I didn't answer my question. What would my AI be? My things. Just everything I've ever dressed up as. Spoiled for choice. Just talk bollocks, it'll work. You get enough of that on a Tuesday, mate. See that, Pete? Tuesday. Not Tuesday. Tuesday. Oh yeah, I did Breadline Pacitti as well. Crazy. I'm like Chris Jericho. Constantly reinventing myself. But clearly getting older and more tired and lazy as time goes on. Just like Chris Jericho. Don't see a thing, I heard you though. What? Why can't you see me? Pete, I look really nice tonight. Why aren't you looking? Right, back to the match. Back to the action. Riddle versus Jimmy. Jay's gone. KO and Sammy still at ringside. I know what's your favourite cocktail. I like an espresso martini. Basic bitch answer right there. If I was out, an old-fashioned. Because it pisses the bartenders off, eh? Takes 8 odd minutes to make. Thanks, Pete. Cheers, mate. Pringle, on a real note, please talk to your kids about self-harm. This weekend we celebrated the life of my son's friend we lost to self-harm. Let them know there's nothing you can't work through together. Bless you, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that, Pringle. And fantastic advice as well. A very good shout. Big exploder suplex. Who should pick to win Money in the Bank? Mine would either be LA Knight or Logan Paul. Ooh. I'm assuming whoever wins Money in the Bank will probably go after the World Heavyweight title at this point. Maybe Drew. Not Gunther. It doesn't feel like a very Gunther thing to do to win Money in the Bank. Can't imagine him up a ladder. Although, couldn't imagine him dancing about. You see that video of him having a great time at the wedding? Beautiful stuff. Maybe. No, Theory's in the wrong place now, isn't he? I'm assuming that it's going to be a Raw superstar now. I'm going to give you an outside here. Butch. I'm going to say Butch because he's very, very good. I'd love Chad Gable to do it. Butch is my outside pick. Nakamura's a good shout. On Raw now as well. Yeah, Nakamura's a really good shout, actually. LA Knight, fantastic value. I'm certainly not anti it. Pacitti is a Watford fan. Up the Watford. Bloody love the Hornets. I think. Oh. Jimmy being naughty. Comes back to bite him in the head. There's the knee. Floating bro, and that is your lot. Frankly, the baby faces were bang out of order there. Jimmy had that one, were it not for the scoundrels in Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. No, he started it, didn't he? He started it. That was basically a bloody handicap match. That was 3-on-1 there. Pick for women's Money in the Bank. Mine's Piper. Trying to give you a decent answer is not done it before. You know it'd be good. You know it'd be good just given the character work. The stuff that she could do with it is Chelsea Green. Karen with the briefcase. I think that'd be good. Io or Dakota are good as well. I like those. Congratulations to Gunther on getting married this weekend. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's wonderful news, isn't it? Yeah, massive congratulations. He looked like he was having a whale of a time as well. Yeah, Chelsea with the case would be great, Jeremy. I think so anyway. Nice little match there. That was fun enough, wasn't it? It's been quite a nice Raw so far. We're halfway through. I'm quite enjoying myself. Do they do this often? EO with a solo promo package? Now that she's she's still with the halfway. No, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. This Raw, I think it's quite good. Yeah, I'm all for characters being character work and that being emphasised through promo packages. I love seeing them back. Oh, I guess she's got the bloody singles match at Backlash, hasn't she? I forgot about that. That'll be it. Mods have voiced their opinions. They have. A couple of tired boys. Greg, you should certainly get to sleep, mate. I don't know what time it is in Nottingham, but here in Gateshead, it's almost 2:30 in the morning. What time is it in Nottingham? Right. What we got next? And behind this door, it's the Bish. Eric Bischoff with the Raw pick. And for SmackDown, Van Dam's back and he's got the card the right way up. Very nice. Elias and Boogs, chuffed to see him. That was fun, wasn't it, with the card? Lovely. Isn't that nice? Michael, if it's not Cody, do you think they'll finish the Bloodline story and have these losses lead back to Roman versus Jay? It seems to be possible. I think it's possible, but And I'm taking nothing away from Jay, but the way that I see it is that the person who beats Roman Reigns needs to be the face of WWE. And I'm not sure that's Jay. No disrespect to him, because he's amazing. Usos' favourite tag team and all that stuff. But I don't think it's Jay. You know what? It makes a lot of sense given the story. But it's Cody, isn't it? It's Cody. Dan Busby as well. Thank you ever so much. Cheers for the support. Adam, mate, saw you crying in Gateshead Matalan. I don't think there is a Matalan in Gateshead, so I think that's incorrect. I don't often cry in Matalan. I do that in Primark. Is there a Matalan in Gateshead? Interesting. It'll be. You reckon Seth? I don't think so, Greg. I can see Seth beating Cody. I think that's the way you do it. They've got a little bit of history, you know. Cody has had him pipped every time. So I think Seth beats Cody. When the time is right. He cried in a Walmart once. Is that true, Pete? What was up? I love a Walmart. It's daft. Just because of American TV, all the stuff that I ever wanted to do in the United States was just crap that I've seen advertised on Raw. What store did you go to in the States? What's the big chain clothing store? I bought a red check shirt. It's great content, this. What's it called? It's one word. It's a big clothing store. And it's a chain. That's all I remember about it. Not Target. No. If it helps, I was in San Antonio at the time. No. Was it Sears? Was it Sears? It might have been Macy. No, I don't even know. I'm reading all these names now. It wasn't Hot Topic. I know what Hot Topic is. HEB? Macy. It might have been Macy's, you know. The Macy's Day Parade, right? I think it might have been Macy's. I could check. The label says it. I've still got the shirt. It's about 15 years old now. Doesn't fit me anymore. Got fatter. I'm going to say Macy's just to stop the... All Sears are closed in the US. No. Are they really? Pour one out for that. Build-A-Bear. I don't shop in Build-A-Bear. No way. Sears went bankrupt. That was like an American institution, right? We got any Canadians in? I know one of the descendants of the... I think this is the equivalent to our Selfridges. It's a big department store called the Eaton Centre. You got some Canadians. So I know a guy who is like... Eaton Centre? Is that a thing? Canadian friends? Friend of a friend. I went to Toronto. And his family own... It's a mall in Toronto. Right, there you go. His family own a tiny little island, a private island. And I got to visit and stay there. Ingalls, lovely to see you, creature, by the way. I've never been to an Ingalls. Is that just a North Carolinian thing? They sold off some years ago. Ah, fair play. Proper tour, yeah, right. He was a very nice chap. I embarrassed myself. I didn't realise that he's like the descendant of like his family, a big multi-millionaire family. And I'm a working class hero. And so we went to the Isle of Wight Festival together in like 2007, 2008. And he had to leave after one day. And he'd spent like 150 quid on the wristband to get into the festival. And I was like, if you're leaving now, you slip that off. You can sell it to somebody for like 60 quid outside the gate. And he just went, I didn't realise that this guy comes from money. and wasn't interested in my way of making him 60 quid. Wouldn't wipe his ass with it. You know, he's very nice. He was a very nice bloke. Here comes the Bish. Not a big pop for the Bish. Still watch your pinfall dot from 10 years ago. Oh, I'm glad somebody does, Dan. Thank you. That's really kind. There's one bit of old work. I haven't got much stuff that I'm especially proud of from that period of my life. But I like that documentary, so thank you. Could have got you 60 quid. I know, right? He wanted to keep the wristband. He was more interested in the wristband than he was Mr. Super Chat. Did I? Mitchell, thank you. Last one from me, bud. Better pop for RVD. Last one from me, bud. From the US, it seems all the good wrestling news channels are from the UK. No, just one. Just one. This one. Do you ever hang out together? All the time. Like you wouldn't believe. Like you would not believe. I've got a meet up tomorrow. It's me, it's Luke Owen, and it's Simon Miller. We're going to the gym together. No, we don't see much of each other. We're all like matey and everything, but no, we just don't cross paths very often. Here we go. Round 4? Oh, listen to that. Bish buried. I never said that, Greg. I really like Luke. Don't stir up crap, Greg, because it's not true. Luke's a lovely bloke. Trish Stratus sticking around on Raw. There you go. Trish sticking around. Who wins, Hogan or Prime Pacitti Dust? I'm not doing the job, brother. Terry's going to have to. Karrion Kross staying on SmackDown. It makes sense because he's got the match coming up with Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura's going to batter him and then they're going to split. Look at Scarlett in that photo. She's the most beautiful woman on the planet. She looks like something Jim Henson made there. What's up with that picture? Wow, look at that. Ronda Rousey and Shayna getting drafted a lot later than I expected. I think he did say Shayna Blazer. Some of these new graphics for the wrestlers. Zelina Vega looks odd in hers. Another like stunning woman. What do you mean, wow, Adam? It's not my fault. It's just a bad photo. I'm not. Oh, it's LA Knight. Very nice. LA Knight sticking around on SmackDown. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. LA Knight on SmackDown. I'm relieved that LA Knight isn't part of the supplemental draft. Give us a yeah. Come on. Very nice. Trish Stratus Raw, Karrion Kross SmackDown, Ronda and Shayna Raw, and LA Knight SmackDown. Not a huge number of changes there, but. Oh yeah, Miz TV with Shinsuke Nakamura. That's a pre-announced thing. That's a thing that's going to happen now.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV. What a draft it has been, and Raw is stacked. We got Cody Rhodes.
Not pissing Miz TV. I like Miz TV, Patrick. Put some respect on that man's name. Seth, pop of the night. So far, for sure. Even more so than Cody. Miz doesn't get the love that he deserves. I agree. I think, like, all of us watching wrestling all the time, the hardcore wrestling fan contingent, the IWC, whatever twatty name you want to give us. We all understand how good The Miz is, but it's a testament to how good The Miz is that casual fans still absolutely hate him because he's such a good heel. Oh, he's fantastic. Give him a world title. There you go. There's augmented reality stuff that works. That was cool, wasn't it? That was a good one. Miz is going to get battered here, isn't he? Can see Miz turning to announcing when he retires. Yeah, for sure. I saw some big Twitter discussion. This is like 2 months ago. On about how Miz is close to being Hall of Fame worthy. And I was like, he's been Hall of Fame worthy for like 5 years at least. Miz is a more than deserving Hall of Famer. Couple more years, Hall of Fame headliner. Can't stand the AR. The AR, the augmented reality there was decent, mate. JB Hunter, yes, Shag. Would you ever jump on one of the classic review podcasts as a one-off? Think you, Tom and Sam would have quality WCW/Bovril related chats? I mean, if I was absolutely needed to, if Sam needed to disappear or Atkins needed to disappear for a prolonged period of time and they needed someone, the problem is there, right? They've all got their own inside jokes. I'd be so out of the loop on it all. I would be rubbish. That's one thing I wish I had the time to commit to a regular podcast. Especially doing something with Tom. Because I love working with Tom. I love working with everyone. It goes without saying and everything. But, like, I don't know what we do together. Old TNA, maybe? See, I don't think this is going to go on for too long before Karrion Kross comes in and ruins it. So if you're on Raw, you can only win the big gold. Yes, brand exclusive belts.
Hi, hello. We've done introductions already. Obviously, you don't want to answer that question, but that's okay, because you and I know when Triple H...
I'd be up for Nakamura winning the big gold, the medium gold. See Charisse there? The Miz sucks. With a thumbs down. Still working you. Playing you like a fiddle.
Biggest star in WWE. I am the epitome of a workhorse. But Shinsuke, you know, you would be a great number 2. See, we can help each other out. Think about it. We could form a partnership, combined our brands, a merger. It would be
Miz-K Nakamura.
Look, things are different here on Raw than they are on SmackDown. You need someone to watch your back. And who better than the face of Monday Night Raw, The Miz? Look, I help you, you help me. What do you say?
Oh, thank you, Miz. Yeah, you have more experience than me, but I know here on Monday Night Raw, you are the guy of Chisai Kintama.
Chisai Kintama?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Chisai Kintama?
Chisai Kintama.
That sounds very positive. Was it like awesome?
Kind of.
Kintama! Yeah.
It's the little balls, tiny balls, isn't it? It's tiny balls.
Tama! Tama! Say it with us! Chisai Kintama!
Anybody know?
It sounds amazing. What's it translate to?
It means
He's looking at his knob.
it means
I quite like this, you know.
it means the guy with tiny balls.
His smile.
Chisai Kintama.
I'm glad the crowd... Oh, here we go. Miz battered before Karrion Kross jumps the barricade. Yeah, Shinsuke is genuinely funny. His delivery is just... I'm really captivated by him whenever he gets a mic, which isn't often enough. Is that your lot? Ah, that was quite fun, that, wasn't it? Yeah, the camera's lingering. Where is he? Where's Cross? Be ready. No. Maybe not then. Chris, thank you very much for the gifted sub. I forgot you can do that on YouTube now, can't you? Thank you very, very much, Chris. And congratulations to the randomly selected user, Spinner391. You are now part of the Cultaholic family. Omos, another free agent. That cameraman must literally be on his hands and knees. You don't need to go that low. We know he's massive. Why is he wearing a seatbelt? JD Hunter, thank you ever so much. Honestly, mate, the idea of them explaining the inside jokes to you is what makes it. I remember I had Tom explain the British Bulldogs King restaurant chain to you during the Extreme Rules streak. Yeah, I think the whole podcast would be them explaining all of the little inside jokes. I'm not sure I'd be able to give any input, but maybe that's good. Maybe that's a good thing. Turtlehead, tell Dwayne to get away from my future ex-wife. I don't know why I had to look round. It's literally just Bailey there. Yeah, okay, Dwayne, cut it out, you dick. Omos has an annoying hood. I hadn't picked up on that. It doesn't annoy me. I was talking about this on the news video. I don't know how many of you have been like reading up on Omos's interviews or watching his interviews, listening to his interviews. Like, he's been through so much. He's such a brilliantly likable man. I want the world for Omos. Legit. And it's so two-dimensional, the stuff that they're doing with him. He's just the generic monster heel. And actually, he's just an amazing... He's a really talented artist, yeah? He's super, super likable. Why can't you tell that story on the TV? Why? Well, you can. You can. Why don't they tell that story on the TV? He's so nice. He's really... I'm, like, properly rooting for him. And he doesn't have to do that much in the ring. He's not going to do that much in the ring anyway. He's never going to be putting on 5-star matches. But I think fans could really get behind him if they knew what he'd been through and how sound a chap he is. And he's a big anime fan, which to some of you, the smelly ones, will be a big deal. Hammers fan, thank you very much for that. Cheers. There's context there. I don't know why that slipped out my mouth. I don't know why I said that. But thank you for picking up on it. Appreciate it. Cheers. Greg loves anime. I'm insulted. Luanda, what are you a fan of anime? What's your favourite? Adam just got cancelled. What, for not liking anime? That's the best reason to be cancelled. Come on. Anime fans, speak up now. Forever hold your peace. What's your favourite anime? And I'll let you know what I think about each one. Dragon Ball Z, let's go. Never seen it. Next. Chainsaw Man. Next. One Piece. No. Garfield. Love that. That's one of my favourite animes. Corpse Patty. Not seen that. Cory in the House. Not seen that. Death Note. Not seen that. Attack on Titan. Not seen that. Parasite. No. Neon Genesis Evangelion. No. Hunter x Hunter. Nope. Flintstones. That's not an anime. I know that one. Dragon's Den. Tokyo House. What was that? Tokyo Ghoul. Sorry. Tuga. No. Full Metal Alchemist. I won't lie. I've seen Pokemon. Power Rangers is better than anime. Is Power Rangers... Bible Black. Berserk. I quite like this. Modern Family. That's not anime. Only Fools isn't... Scartoony. No, these are all quite unfamiliar to me. I don't know anything about it. I'm not actually judging anybody for liking anime. Like what you like. And I don't know enough to know if I'd like it or not. Maybe I should try and get into it. I like the hood, actually. I think the hood's kind of cool. Baki Hanma. Milk-chan. Crayon Shin-chan. I'd hate it. Why would I hate it? The only stuff that I've seen is the Studio Ghibli films. And only a few of them as well. You'd hate it because it's bad. Well, there's a lot of fans in. There's a lot of fans in. I'm not going to say it's bad. I've just said it's bad. I don't know anything about it. Studio Ghibli is excellent. I didn't really like them. I thought it was weird. Or like Talking Flowers and that. Doesn't do anything for me. I know what hentai is. I don't know.
Standing 7'3", 410 pounds. What exactly does 7 freaking
You'll love Bible Black. Do you reckon?
Saturday at WWE Backlash?
People are saying I love Bible Black. I don't know what that is. Greg he deleted the comment, so I'm going to read it out because he hid the comment by Obscure. So I'm going to read it. Obscure said it's dumb and for babies, and Greg has taken umbrage with this. Right, I think this one could go a solid 20-25 minutes, you know, but boys and girls. I don't know where that came from. I tried to say guys and dolls. Yeah, just a squasher. You'd love Blacked. I've not seen Blacked. Let's Fighting Love's very funny on South Park. Greg, calm down. We've all had a few. Well, you've had a few. He's against Alanis. Go on, Anthony. How's that taste? Uh-oh. Omos, hoist him up. Big scoop slam. No, snake eyes. Big boot. Beyblade or Yu-Gi-Oh? Beyblade, because I like spinners. They're quite fun, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, that's your lot. Wes Bray has said, well, was enjoying my night. Piss off. Wes says, well, was enjoying my night, got caught short due to my housemate having a coughing fit and passing out and kicking the table and spilling the drinks all over us both. This is a newish t-shirt as well, and he looks like he's pissed himself. Oh, no. I'm really sorry to hear that, Wes. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope your housemate's okay. I hope your housemate's alright. That's really sad to hear, and especially it looks like he's pissed himself. I don't know if he'd want that put all over YouTube. If he pissed himself due to a health.
Groundbreaking news last week from WWE Hall of Famer Triple H. Game-changing news.
I didn't say YouTube. YouTube. Thank you, Wes. Cheers, mate. Well, that was a match. There you go. See, that's exactly what I don't want to see Omos doing. It doesn't really. It just doesn't help him, does it? YouTube. Super J Cena. Adam, acknowledge John Cena, the GOAT. I do acknowledge John Cena. I wouldn't say he's the greatest of all time. I do love John Cena, though. Omos loves Blacked. What are his one of his favourite animes? I can't remember. He did mention some when I saw it, but I can't remember what. That's it. Mr. Jimos. Omos has 4 squash matches, then fights at a pay-per-view and loses. That does seem to be it right now. Yeah, Blacked is a great anime. Omos voice acted in Black's one episode. No, he didn't. Did he? Molly Holly! Lovely stuff. And is it Road Dogg? Why did you put Sean earlier? I know Adam Pearce had to deal with Brock Lesnar, but why did you... Sure, alright, that's weird. Okay, Molly Holly is there, and so is BG James. There you go. Emily Willis, voice actor for Black. Is this something else? What was it called? What was the full name? Black. Oh, you're such dicks. Alright, thank you. Yeah. Cheers for that. Right. And the worst thing is, right, I'll end up, yeah, I've looked at it already. It's a safe search is on. I should have known that. I should have known that. The worst thing, what'll happen is, tomorrow, I'll be on and I'll have my browser up and everything, and I'll have to search, like, I don't know, Bruce Forsyth. So I'll type in B, and then it'll pop up. The first previous search will come up and it'll say Blacked. And then I'll have to deal with that for another like 2 or 3 years, despite the fact that previously you've seen me do something. No, I wasn't playing along. I do recognise that thing though. That's the meme, isn't it? The little blonde one. Yeah, I recognise that. Look, there's I'm not going to show it on stream, but yeah, I recognise that. It's a meme. The lads are at... Right, I'm clearing history now. I've searched that twice now. Wait a second. That's ridiculous. I searched it twice, and it's got it 5 times in my history. Oh, it's because I clicked the image tab. Never mind. Right, delete. Gone. Oh, there you go. Brilliant. Thank you. Luanda, thank you very, very much. Thanks for the shout out, Adam. Much love from South Africa. Much love to you. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you massively. Cheers. I'm not Googling stuff that you asked me to Google. Seasons Wither. I'm not doing it. Thank you. Cheers. There was one called Blacked, though. You were saying earlier. Bible Blacked. Is that real, or is that a porn thing as well? Bible Blacked. Oh, it's Bible Black. Right, okay. It's an erigi video game. Erotic video game. You're such dirty bastards. The whole thing, isn't it? The whole thing. It's that even that's not real. Well, it is real. What is erigi? Erogi? Erotic. It's a combination of 2 words, isn't it? Erotic and GE. What would that be? A 2000. It's just, yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? Taki Manasi, the main character, a high school student who discovers the magic book known as Bible Black in a school basement and becomes a pawn of powerful dark magic. That's PAWN. The head of the student council, wealthy and untouchable, she's very popular among the boys. She develops a crush on Manasi. Manasi? After spells, I can't... Right, I'm moving off this anyway.
Attention WWE Universe. The reviews are in, and WWE 2K23 is officially the highest rated game in WWE 2K franchise history.
Quite explicit. It's quite explicit, actually, that. Right, you know Google. You know what? Google Jesus at this point. I need him, clearly. Sorry. Right, I'm moving on. 25% off 2K23. That's good. That is good. Back to wrestling. Oh, you didn't know? Come on, everybody. You can't say that. You better call somebody. Is Molly Holly going to get her own proper entrance? I do hope so. I haven't bookmarked it. Show is back. Show's back. And Molly Holly, that's a generic entrance theme, isn't it? For old Molly. Big old pop. For Molly. She seems awesome. I love Molly Holly. Tentacles. Oh. Mic's not working.
Raw selects the tag team of the monster of all monsters, Braun.
Oh, Ricochet and Braun over to Raw. Alpha Academy haven't been drafted yet, have they? They are listed as a duo, away from Maximum Male Models and all that. A nice little pick. I think they've been good value together, Ricochet and Braun.
And SmackDown selects the chaos thriving, tank driving
Shotzi.
Big pick for SmackDown.
There you go, Shotzi SmackDown.
Full of fire and flair. Shotzi
That's alright, isn't it? Is this the last round of draft picks? Maybe one more after this? Quite a...
Raw selects the colossal Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed. Sticking around on Raw.
disaster.
But the IC title is going to be... Well, that basically means that Bronson isn't going to win the triple threat. Who else is in there? Lashley. Where did Lashley go? SmackDown as well. Was it SmackDown? It was, wasn't it? Oh, pretty deadly. Fantastic. Chuff with that. And a big pop. A big pop. And more importantly, they are still alive, which is a big relief. That's excellent.
I knew you'd lose your mind.
Really happy with that.
Congratulations to Pretty Deadly. Well deserved.
Where's Tony? I want to see Tony's reaction to this. Tony and Stacks. There you go. Braun, Strowman, and Ricochet. Raw. Shotzi, SmackDown. Bronson Reed. Raw. Pretty Deadly from NXT up to the blue brand. They're going to be great value on SmackDown.
Title impact. The Bronson Reed is
That's great. Really, really happy with that.
Pretty Deadly. Congratulations. A life-changing night. How the mood has changed.
How the mood has changed indeed. That AR's not bad, is it? The Judgment Day's little monks or whatever they are. Adam is on the snoot. Well spotted. I try and be discreet with it, but I'm not very good at being discreet with it. I am. Yeah, I like the theme music as well, Ben. I like Judgment Day themes.
5 days out from a couple of...
Yeah, it works for them. And again, despite my earlier flub, they are all still together on the same brand. I'm not on the Charlie. Bad habit. It's better than smoking, mate. Pretty Deadly is like the Young Bucks. In what way, Elias? They're a tag team, they're men, and they have long hair. That's all I've got. Adam, if you had to kiss a Judgment Day member, who would it be? I think that's fairly obvious.
It's great news for Raw.
Finn Balor.
Bad news for many superstars. And will it be bad news for Zelina Vega, who returns to her...
So, good luck to Zelina there. I think that could be a good match, you know. I think that's going to surprise people on how good that is. Hi, Adam. Have I missed much from Raw? About 2 hours and 3 minutes worth. Don't ask me to recap. People always ask me to recap, and then I have to use my mind, my memory, and that's not my strong point. Met Finn a few years ago in the gym. Lovely man. Yeah, he seems really nice. I've never heard a bad word about Finn. He does seem like a lovely bloke. Recap for chat, please. No, Greg. Greg, you're a mod here. You're speaking with authority. You've been trying to cause beef. If you want to recap, watch Graded. Exactly. Hey, we do them as shorts now. You can catch Fraser on Graded tomorrow. Fraged. Graded. Fraser. There's something there. Finn for the title. Could happen. I like the return of Grady. It was sad seeing it go. Yeah, thing is, like, whenever we have to scrap something, people assume we do it because we can't be asked or just don't fancy it anymore. And it's never that reason. Like, we'd love to be making all the stuff that people enjoy.
For tonight's first
Draft pick. Well done.
our champion,
Yeah, I think the graded stuff's been working really well as shorts, and it's Fraser's brilliant at them. So good.
I mean, was there really any doubt who the first draft pick would
It is
be?
the algorithm. It sucks, doesn't it?
Mommy's always on top. And
I can assure you it's more frustrating for us than it is for you lot.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Judgment Day, we run Monday Night Raw.
This Raw has been a snooze fest. I see. I've enjoyed tonight's Raw. I think it's gone really quick tonight.
Zelina Vega is going to regret everything she's done to me on SmackDown when I pretzel her and remind everyone exactly what I
She's a hell of a promo as well, isn't she, Rhea?
champion
Total package.
in the WWE.
That's right, Rhea is gonna roll Zelina up like a hot stove.
Yeah, the shadows
And I got so
on the floor, like the neon greeny white shadows. It's really cool, isn't it? The lighting effect's great.
gonna tear Bad Bunny apart and leave little fluffy pieces of him all over Puerto Rico. Tell him, Damien.
Tell him, Damien.
Bad Bunny.
Tell him, Hawk. Rhea better than Becky, says Ben.
Listen to my words very carefully, because I choose them
I agree.
very, very carefully. Tú piensas porque agarraste un palo y me empecé a pegar que tú me puedes ganar a mí una lucha puertorriqueña.
Yes. Agreed.
Sorry.
Can you translate, Adam?
Yo sé que tú eres una superestrella, una mega
He's
estrella
speaking
del mundo,
quite
pero
fast. I can't, yeah, I know what he's saying, but
entre estas cuerdas, este es el mundo mío, no tuyo.
he said me, not you.
Ve en tu vida cuando eras chamaquito, ganaste una pelea en la calle y tú piensas
Gonna win it Backlash,
tú puedes ganarme a mí.
because I'm
Estás equivocado.
a strong man.
Porque no importa si usas un palo,
That's Dominic.
bate, no hay nada que te pueda ayudar. Y es más,
And he's smaller than me,
es tuyo.
but very good.
Piensan que tú puedes ganar. Benito, en Puerto Rico,
In Puerto Rico,
te voy a dar duro. Te voy a lastimar. Y lo voy a
we're
hacer no solamente enfrente de tus fans,
gonna wrestle for the fans.
tu familia.
No, I'm not making it up.
¿Dónde tú dijiste? En tu casa de Puerto Rico.
And me casa, you casa. My home of Puerto Rico.
En Puerto Rico,
In Puerto Rico, a Backlash.
tú vas a recibir tu castigo.
I'm gonna hit you in the face.
Bad Bunny,
Bad Bunny.
Benito, at Backlash, you receive your punishment.
A Backlash, you receive your punishment was that last bit. Oh, he's so good. Screw MJF. Biggest heel in the biz, Dominic Mysterio. That's crazy heat, that. Love it. You don't hear that kind of reaction very often. He's brilliant. He's loving it as well. They got something really special there. Gold. Seriously.
I can't wait until mommy,
Oh, it's so good. That's serious heat.
until mommy and
Everybody's having so much fun with it as well.
until mommy and Priest dominate.
Whoa! That's seriously impressive. You'd be buzzing, wouldn't you? Barely needs to say a word.
It's gonna dominate. Santos, Selena, and my deadbeat dad.
That is something else. I got bloody goosebumps watching this.
Tag match. And since the LWO got drafted to SmackDown,
Keep going. Oh,
this is the last night I'll get to embarrass my dad. Along with his loser friends in the
can hardly hear him.
so they can run away and hide on Friday nights.
Here comes Ray. That's serious heat. I can't remember. You know what? The last time that I can think of that sort of genuine heel reaction was the bloody Roman Reigns "This Is My Yard Now" promo.
Or hiding
That's seriously impressive.
by SmackDown to compete Friday nights. That's how the draft works. No sea tonto, mijo. But I'm glad we're not going to be on the same brand. Because if you thought getting whooped
Elias Owens, that's a good shout. Slipped my mind. Good shout.
next time, I'm going to bust it
It
out.
wasn't on that level though. I don't think. That was really special.
And I can't wait to see Selena leave Puerto Rico.
You reckon it was?
with Rhea's championship around her waist. And I am looking so forward to watch Bad Bunny romperte toda la cara, Priest. And anybody else from the Judgment Day who's stupid enough to get in Bunny's way at Backlash.
Imagine being Ray behind the curtain there, listening to your heel son, supposed son,
For all that,
getting that kind of reaction. You'd be
Judgment Day
buzzing for him, wouldn't you?
right now by the LWO.
And the LWO stuff, despite the fact that they're not winning matches, is so over as well.
Next time coming your way, the LWO and over 11,000
What a great segment.
Judgment Day.
One last family throwdown on draft night.
Love that. Really love that. That was awesome, wasn't it? How good was that? I think this this LWO stuff has serious potential past what they probably thought it had. In that they probably did it to just shift some t-shirts. But actually, I can see it developing really nicely. So much heat there. That was great. That was really great. And yeah, you're right. Right now, 89, Zelina's getting super over as well. It's helping everybody, and the Judgment Day finally feel. It took a while, didn't it, before they felt like a proper thing. It was a bit stop-start. But this is their best work. Good stuff. Very good stuff. It makes me want to see that title on Finn. It makes me want to see the title on Dominic in a way, but no, it makes me want to see the title on Finn. Just so they got 2 world titles. And then if you could split the belts and get a pair of them on Damien and Dominic. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, USA title on Dom. Or Ice. No, IC's there now, isn't it?
And you'll never work a day in your life.
His whole name is a rubber joke. Condom. Yes, it is, Lucian. Well spotted. Thank you.
Doors is more easy.
Cheers.
So when I started saving, I spoke to
Yeah, that was really fantastic. I hope the match lives up as well. You'd expect it to, wouldn't you?
place. So I had enough to help him be his own boss.
Slim Slam, we tolerated Dom at first, but now we love him. I don't... I mean, when he came in initially doing the style with Ray and Lesnar, he was really good. But everybody just thought that, like, that was probably his limit. Being just a decent underdog No, sorry, decent babyface who you sort of cheer because he's Rey Mysterio's son. But his character work is just, it's been exceptional. He's absolutely nailed it. The number of people that I saw him working when he started doing the prisoner or the condom stuff. The number of people on like WWE's Instagram going like, what, he was only in prison for less than a week? That's ridiculous. Why is he acting like that? Getting fully worked by the gimmick. Totally missing the gag. I think it's great. He was bland, mate. Yeah. I think maybe that's a... I don't know if bland is fair. Because he was getting good reactions still. You don't get reactions like he was getting if you're super bland. But he was, yeah, there wasn't that much to him, sure. Was it even less than a day? But he's, yeah, it's just been brilliant. It's just been brilliant. Yeah, exactly, Bob. What do you expect from Eddie Guerrero's son? There you go. Yeah, I'd be well up for seeing him with a mid-card title. Or I think tag probably works better, doesn't it?
This program contains flashing images.
He just transitioned so quickly into this, like, originally he was just sort of Ray's kid who did some spots and he'd do like a double 619 or whatever. And then without anybody really realising, he just became like a really decent wrestler as well. He doesn't feel out of place anymore. He just feels like he's a proper part of the roster. Tom had the best Mania entrance by far. Yeah? Yeah, it was a great entrance. It didn't make much sense, did it? But it was good. It was cool. It was funny. Agreed, Isaac. Big congrats to Gunther and Ginny. I was sad when I read that Ginny had, like, packed it in. Not wrestling anymore. She's really, really good. I remember seeing her, like, fairly early days in her career in Progress. And thinking, oh, she's really, really decent. I imagine she just had other stuff on at the side. I don't know a great deal about her, to be honest. I've only seen, like, matches. But I imagine she just had a non-wrestling career. Did she have to retire? Was it, like, forced upon her? And yeah, Carmella and Corey as well. Expecting. It's wonderful. Oh, is it concussion related? I didn't realise that, James. That's sad. Hey, you know what? It's good that she got out if at that stage in her career. Ray and Rhea. Whatever happened to that girl that did videos with you guys years ago? Jen? That girl Jen. She's working in television production now. She's doing amazing stuff. Still a big wrestling fan and follow her on social media and everything. She's nailing it. Jen's amazing. Oh, Susie. Susie Kennedy. I think she works in marketing now. I haven't heard from her in years. We're still like Facebook friends. She seems really happy. She seems to be killing it as well. Gunther versus Dom for the IC title. I think it'd be a fun match for sure. Heel versus heel. But Gunther's super over. It would work. Ray's mask says mask on it. Yeah, he's done that a few times. Weird, isn't it? Maybe it's he doesn't get it mixed up with his boots or something. Yeah, Patrick, it's an ultimate face turn. If you want to do that with Gunther, have him absolutely destroy Dominic for 20 minutes. Agreed. Oh, is it a clothing brand? Oh, a shout to Off-White, which is the clothing brand. With you. Well, I'm not, but yeah.
Escobar, KP, you're screaming like you got punched in the mouth.
It's the name of the... Gotcha. I think I'm with you.
Freestyle. Just look at it. Dominate, put Escobar a step ahead.
Well scouted by Escobar. It's Dominic
Oof.
Mysterio's turn now.
I was worried when I saw that Rhea's name was listed separately to Judgment Day.
Rey Mysterio.
Because I can totally understand why they would pull her away from Judgment Day, but it feels that they're going to crack on, and I think it's the right thing to do. Way, not an ad break already. No, what? that was like 2 minutes. That was like 2 minutes. Piss off, Charles, and thank you. Thank you, Greg. Good lad. Good lad. Also, Ray's favourite brand is LV, and Virgil Abloh was the most recent creative director. Yeah, agreed. Me too.
Too many people parenting your parenting. A little less in a world of more.
Where would there be a Pleasant Street fight in the world? Like they play a game of horseshoes instead of fight. That's a good question. Staines, despite it sounding horrible, is quite a nice place. Norwich is a good shout. Surrey, yeah.
So it can know a man's body, but can it know his mind?
What match are you looking forward most to at Backlash? Probably the 6-man. I think a 6-man. I think Bad Bunny versus Priest is going to be really great fun. Genius, Scoop Bonds. The Sesame Street fight. Beautiful. That's the answer. Yeah, I think Bunny Priest is going to be great. Let me have another look at the card. See if I'm forgetting something. Because normally my mind immediately goes to Gunther, but he's not on the card, is he? 7 matches confirmed. I'm going to grade them now on how good they're going to be. So the 6-man, Riddle KO Sammy versus Bloodline. That's an A-. Cody versus Brock. Could be really good. You never know with Brock, do you? I'll just give it a B and we'll move on quick. Rhea Zelina is going to be more impressive than people think it is. Just because Zelina's like getting super over at the moment, and her and Rhea should be really good together. That's an A-. No, a B+. Rollins Omos. C. Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley, Bronson Reed has potential to be really decent. It's a B. Bianca Io could be great. That's a B+. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest is a B+ as well. I'm not going too high with these. It's a B pay-per-view, isn't it? But I think the card looks really fun. I mentioned this again in the news the other day, but it really feels like the start of a new era. It really struck me with Backlash 2023, the match card, because pretty much every match, at least one of the wrestlers is like a part of a new breed of superstar. They might have been around for a little bit, sure, but like they're getting hot now in a lot of the cases. Like especially like the triple threat for the US title, Theory and Reed, still pretty new guys to the roster. Lashley obviously has been there for a while on and off. Bianca Io feels like part of the new breed. Damian Priest feels like part of the new breed. Rhea. Got Riddle in there, obviously. Solo. I think it looks like a decent card. Does this mean Ray's go-to brand is shirt? Don't start on the brand stuff. I didn't understand a pissing thing, Mitchell. Didn't understand a thing. Punishment Martina. Yeah, but I mean, he's only... Man, he's been in WWE a while now, I guess. But this is the hottest he's been. And he's someone who, despite his age, because he's no spring chicken, he'll be doing stuff in WWE for years to come. Hope they find something for Truth to do. Our Truth. I like our Truth. the odd backstage segment is enough for me, to be honest, at this point with R-Truth. Because it's not like a guy who is like, has been there for ages and beating him will mean a lot for somebody. He's been positioned as a comedy jobber now for so many years that actually 619 there to Rhea's midsection. Like, he's great fun. He's great fun as R-Truth, but I don't want to see him wrestling that much anymore. I'm just not sure if you've got some, like, hot new prospect on the roster and you have him beat R-Truth, do they really gain much from that? No, probably not. Fantastic crowd. Agreed, Peter. Oh. Santos. Dive to the outside. Rhea, lovely drop kick. Taken out by Zelina with the knees. Dolph is a better jobber. Yeah, for sure. Like former world champion. That'll upset people because people still want to see Dolph do big stuff in WWE. But realistically, yeah, the time probably has come for him to just be putting people over, and that's largely what he's doing. I don't have a problem with it. There are new faces in town, aren't there? It's just a sad reality of pro wrestling. Times change. R-Truth's a Hall of Famer. A future Hall of Famer for sure. Yeah, no doubt. Oates Production says, I'd love to 619 Rhea with that. Very good. Patrick, Galosh brand Galosh. We get it. All right, we got the joke. Hey. There you go. LWO lose another match. They could have won that one. I get. Whatever. Hey, at least you know what? I don't care. They're getting really good reactions. I'd like them to win, but decent pop when they came out. Crowd were hot for the match. Fantastic crowd tonight. What's LWO's record since becoming a group? Well, Zelina won a match against Sonya. Ray's won one as well. Who was Ray up against? Ray's won a match. As a unit, like in like a multi-man tag match or something like that, as a faction versus another faction or a group of wrestlers, I don't think they've won one except for a house show. I think it's 0. But they have won twice on house shows. I can't remember. It was Santos. Was it Santos and Ray, maybe? I can't remember who it was, but they beat... I think it was Shelton and Cedric on a house show 2 nights on the trot, if memory serves. Oh yeah, you're right, Seth. That is what really matters. House show wins. Corbin winning in France was great. I didn't see that he won the match. I saw it. It seemed like it meant a lot to him, didn't it? I saw the reaction that he got. And it was really, yeah, it was really great. Corbin's another guy who doesn't get the respect he deserves. Corbin's fantastic.
Where he can come and go as he chooses from Raw to SmackDown, wherever he wants to go. Brock Lesnar gets what Brock Lesnar wants.
Uh-oh, watch your back, Cody.
Here he is, the most decorated combat sports athlete of all time.
Triple H's distorted face in the background there. Like a Terrence and Phillip thing. He's about to start talking like that.
Brock Lesnar is human. You know what? Brock Lesnar doesn't even need to win this match with me. It's me. I'm the one that has to win at Backlash, because if I don't...
Oates Productions. I'd love to 619 Cody with that... Gotcha, Oates. Thank you. Cody.
And then I move to the back of the line.
That background's very distracting, isn't it?
To go to the back of the line. I won't be in the back of the line.
Is it a whole DX side to the truck? I'm assuming it is. Yeah, there's Michaels. All of DX, of course. Shawn Michaels and Triple H. There you go. That was it then earlier. I thought we were going to get a little bit more from the Cody Brock stuff. It looks like that's it. Get yourself to bed, Greg. Come on. It's late. Last round, I believe. JBL's back for more. Here in Texas. And Teddy Long. Holla holla, player. Teddy Long and JBL for, one would assume, the last round of picks tonight. Who have we still got to go? Done. Alpha Academy, that needs to happen on TV. Oh yeah, look at that. What a main event that is as well. Emma, perhaps? Oh, Piper Niven should be on TV. And Nikki Cross. Riddick Moss is probably going to be... Yeah, Greg, I bet you didn't even realise. He's not Madcap Moss anymore. He's back to Riddick Moss. Who else is missing? Xia Li. Shotzi's been done. Rick Boogs hasn't. Karrion Kross was earlier, wasn't he? So if I were to take a guess, Alpha Academy, Johnny Gargano, Piper Niven, and Nikki Cross. I think those are going to be the final four, from what I can see here. Unless we get another NXT one, and then they'll probably scrap Nikki or Piper. Probably. Nicholas, thank you very much. Sorry, I totally missed you there, mate. Hey, Adam, maybe off topic a bit, but do you think AI and AI voices, especially, are getting out of hand these days? There's a video of fake Triple H explaining the WrestleMania 39 main event to Cody on the phone. Scary to think where this could potentially lead to. Well, it already is, isn't it? It's really, it is scary, and I think, I don't know how you deal with that. I'm not a politician, right? My assumption is that regulations will need to be put in place because people are going to end up getting tricked. They already are, but people are going to end up being tricked into people saying or doing things that they haven't done. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm certainly no expert. I'm not the guy to ask, but I do think it's scary. And you see stuff with like online personalities, Twitch streams and stuff having AI produced indecent images of themselves, and it must be really hurtful. See, I don't know what the answer is, but yeah, something obviously needs to be done. I recognise her on the Olay ad. Who's that? Hey, BT Sport viewers. Who's that? That's the one from the chicken thing, isn't it? That's the I was watching her with bloody Staff Let's Flats, and she's done loads with comedians. Chicken Shop Days, yeah. Amelia de Moldenberg, that's it. Thank you. Sorry, getting off topic again, back to the wrestling. It's really good, that, isn't it? She's very funny. Yeah, Nicholas, I don't know the answer though. I really don't. I wish I did. It's not an easy thing to deal with, is it? Hotel tomorrow, Adam? Certainly. You will be getting the hotel. And some other things. TBC. Logan. I think Logan's not on the list here, so I'm assuming that he's a free agent, isn't he? He's not on here. Yeah, free agent. Do you think Aaliyah and Shanky have been released? I think Aaliyah has been drafted to NXT. Along with... Not Shanky. Who else was it? It was somebody else that they didn't know what to do with on TV. Or that needed a bit more fine-tuning. I'm pretty sure Aaliyah's back in NXT. Was that fake? Oh, bollocks. Ignore me. That was AI. Bloody AI made that up. Adam, is there one wrestler you want people to just shut up about? Oh! CM Punk. No, we need the ad revenue. No.
We're gonna hear from many top superstars alongside Bad Bunny. You cannot miss the
Who winds me up?
It's live on Peacock noon this Friday.
There are wrestlers I dislike, but they're not ones that are like really spoken about too often.
Now I am joined by the
I do love CM Punk.
champion, Bianca Belair.
I've loved CM Punk for the last like 8 years.
Bianca, what was your
Jericho's not a terrible shout.
You were drafted to Friday Night
Yeah, Jericho's not a bad shout at all. I like Jericho still. But...
It doesn't matter what brand I'm on. You know, as long as I'm able to represent the WWE.
Disco Inferno, yeah, there's some ones that get lots of airtime on Twitter. That's a really good shout. Disco Inferno, the
Though I rep blue now.
totally out of touch podcast crew, the aging wrestlers who are clinging on to relevancy
Hand it. Good one.
by saying controversial things that they don't generally actually believe.
Bianca, when you should be
And there's plenty of them.
three
You can fill in the gaps there.
I mean, Dakota and I don't know if you saw that earlier tonight. We are the future women's tag team champions, and Io Sky right here is gonna give you a real reason to be blue when she beats.
No, not Ryback. I think Ryback's funny.
You get it?
I think Ryback's just a big old dirty troll.
You know what? Actually,
Kind of like it.
makes me sad, Bailey.
Heidenreich. Yeah, people never shut up about Heidenreich. Too much Heidenreich chat in the
Last year, I just knew that she was
in the
gonna
chat
be
tonight, in fact.
unique, talented,
Bloody
women's
Heidenreich.
athlete that this women's division needed. I mean, I was excited to see what she was gonna do next.
Ryback should return, I think. Genuinely, I'd pop for a Ryback return.
She went and got herself influenced by two females.
I'd be terrified for whoever he was in the ring with, but
Yeah, I said, well,
when was Ryback's last match? Did he do some stuff in, was it United Arab Emirates or something? Ryback cage match. I'm guessing he just makes enough from his fitness supplements, protein powders and that. His last match was against Dylan Bostic for New Wrestling 2018. It's been 5 years.
You have to translate. You and I, we understand each other.
That should be a great match. And look at bloody Damage Control picking up a win. So bored of Bianca running through the division. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because like, it's been a really lengthy reign. I'm not sure it's been an especially great reign. She's a made woman. That's one good thing about it is like Bianca, because she is so talented. I just don't think it's been that exciting. And it's a shame, isn't it? Nothing really to sort of sink your teeth into, perhaps, with her. Big pot for JBL, one would assume here. They're playing along. It's a very good crowd tonight. So Monday Night Raw get... Yes, Alpha Academy. Lovely. Logan Kurt, yep, I'm a free agent. Cheers. Yep, that's definitely the Logan. Yep. Cheers, Logan. Okay, sticking on red, Alpha Academy. Together forever. We'll see where Maximum Male Models end up, right? It's not going to be now. I think that's going to be a supplemental thing. Why can't I say supplemental? Boogs! Oh, that's a surprise. I didn't think Boogs would happen on telly, but there you go. Rick Boogs over to SmackDown. Away now from former partner Shinsuke Nakamura. Not that it makes much difference at this point. NXT. Chance and Carter coming up. That's cool. Oh, that makes things interesting because they've got the NXT Women's title match this week, haven't they? God. NXT's women's division has been absolutely demolished here. Well, that makes things really interesting with the titles, doesn't it? So what happens there? That's a... Well, that's cool. Good for them. Yes, come on, Cameron Grimes. Grimes is up. And a decent pop for Cameron Grimes. He doesn't look like that anymore, let me tell you. That guy's ripped now. He's putting the work while he's been off TV. Fantastic. Really happy with that. So, recap. Alpha Academy, Raw, Rick Boog, SmackDown, Katana Chance and Caden Carter, Raw, and Cameron Grimes to the blue brand. He's going to be fantastic. Chuffed with that. Wow, there's some big names who have been snubbed there. Who's Cornflakes? Is Johnny Gargano pissed in, eh? What has happened there? That's mad, isn't it? I've just refreshed the page and it's all disappeared, but Johnny Gargano, Nikki Cross as Piper Niven. That's a big surprise. Wait, where's Corbin? What's happened to Corbin? He wasn't done on SmackDown, was he? Yeah. No Corbin. Corbin on main event. Gargano's injured. I didn't think it was an especially serious injury. I thought he was... I'm trying to think, when's the last time Gargano wrestled? He was listed as eligible for being drafted. Last time was the oh, it has been a while. Stand and Deliver. Oh, fair. Okay. I thought I had it in my mind that he'd wrestled since then. Oh, okay. He was working hurt, wasn't he? Yeah, of course he was. So yeah, Chaos with a few good names there. No Tyler Bate, I think a few people were expecting. Ilya Dragunov. He's in the middle of a feud right now, so... And Grayson Waller as well. That's a shocker. There's some real shockers there that have been snubbed. Like, I wasn't expecting to see like Maximum Male Models or anything happen on the show tonight, but Corbin, poor Corbin. They may do more on the Raw after show. Yeah, they will. They will. I'm just saying, like, if you don't make it on the main show, quite often it means that they don't really have plans for you. Or you're at least viewed quite low in the pecking order. It must be frustrating not to get the TV rub. Oh, did Maximum Male Models get done? Oh, they did. Sorry, SmackDown Lowdown. Viking Raiders, Dexter Loomis, Candice, Marseille Mansoir. Sorry, yeah. And Maxine, of course. Zoe Stark, JD, Apollo Crews, Natalia, Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green. Sorry, there's a lot of names to keep track of here. But no Corbin. No Corbin. Corbin's going to be done in the supplemental draft. And on SmackDown Lowdown as well. Top Dollar. Well, Hit Row. All of Hit Row. And Lacey Evans as well. Leva Bates to SmackDown. Yeah, I saw. She's just finished up with AEW, right? They're not renewing her contract. I saw the statement. I was just like, she's been there for 4 years. 4 years? Corbin free agent, maybe. I wouldn't surprise me if they gave him a short spell in NXT before sticking him somewhere. Second half hasn't been bad. I think this has been a good Raw. I think it's been a really good Raw. Alexa wasn't ever going to be... Like, she wasn't in consideration. She wasn't on the list of people who could be drafted. So I wasn't expecting Alexa. Obviously a big name, but... Has it? Yeah, I've enjoyed it, Greg. Greg, are you watching along at home? I never know if you're watching at the same time. Yeah, no Akira Tozawa. That's right. Corbin was the last man to beat Roman Reigns. With the help of Drew and FTR, I think. Kind of mid for me. Maybe I'm just in a legal stream, sure. Maybe I'm just in a very good mood tonight. But I think it's been quite a fun show. Highlight, without a doubt, that Judgment Day promo. Just for the crowd, really. I was at Ziggler and Bobby Roode. Sorry. I didn't know it was FTR. That was good fun, yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Didn't Tozawa tell Corbin no one would draft it? Oh, you reckon it's a storyline thing? We're going to get sad Corbin again. That's something that didn't go on for long enough, as far as I'm concerned. That before he became happy, I could have done with another couple of months of sad Corbin. So a return to that, fine by me. What, meaning free agent, other shows, AEW or Impact? As Meal, no. Free agent is in... Could pop up anywhere. There's a few free agents. So your Omos's, your Brock Lesnar's. Dolph Ziggler. Ali is another one. That might be it. No. Come Tuesday. Sorry, come Tuesday. You're staying for Raw Talk. I'm not staying for Raw Talk, unfortunately. They'll cover it all in the news, but I gotta get to bed. Maybe a Randy return at Backlash. I don't think he's anywhere near. From what I've read, I don't think he's anywhere near ready at the moment. I miss Randy. Just for fun, what would you rate the draft 1 to 10, Mitchell? Is it just the pit? It's difficult to tell until they do stuff, isn't it? I think a lot of it makes a lot of sense. I feel sorry for NXT Women's Division, but there's plenty of talent down there. A 7, I guess. I think it's been a lot of predictable stuff. Not that many shockers at all, but largely quite entertaining. Yeah, between 6 and 7. A lot of people saying. A 6.8, very specific, JW Pringle. And another big reaction for Rollins. They've not got that much time to play with here, have they? This is starting a bit later than expected. Shades of Chris Jericho as the crowd sings along to some music.
WWE superstars had a very successful tour of Europe over the last week, and there's been videos circulating all over social media of the crowd in Paris singing Seth freaking Rollins.
Should have about 12 minutes. Yeah, I'm just thinking about like back to SmackDown last week, and the tag title main event got like, I think the bell rang at about 22. And we are at 11 minutes to now. Jericho did invent singing. That's correct. Not Adam. See you later for CNX Tuesday. See you in a bit, Bill. Take care of yourself. Thank you for watching. I'm going to find another game show to do for tomorrow. I'll try and find something that I'm not done yet. It's slim pickings at this point. See you in a bit, Logan. Take care of yourself, mate. What, slim pickings? Slim pickings mean there's not much left to choose from. I've done a lot of British TV over the last 2 and a bit years. Do Sasuke Japanese Ninja Warrior. I'm looking for British stuff specifically. It's my USP. All clued up. Thank you, Magsy. All clued up. Never seen that before. Thank you. Yeah, done Golden Balls, wham, loads of times. I'm not doing blacked. Thanks for going live with us, Adam. Always good fun. Cheers, Pringle. Thank you. I've had fun tonight. Idiotic Expert as well. Thank you very, very much. Love you, mate. Got back into wrestling because of you and the Cultaholic crew. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Look at this. Only got 10 minutes to play with, ish. And he's playing for time. I don't know what fake taxi is. I knew what blacked was. Just didn't click.
Is there anybody in WWE quite like Rollins when it comes to eating out and inside of someone's mind?
Adam, why has Robert Roode been gone for so long? Because he's lazy. No, he's hurt. I think it was a shoulder or a back injury, right? Get mixed up. Ciampa's his hip injury. I think it's a shoulder injury for Roode. Eating out? Why are you laughing at eating out? What? Neck. Thank you. C4, C5 fusion. Whew. Oh, I miss Kevin Patrick. Can't say I'm too upset. Yeah, we have Blankety Blank. Presented by the late, great Paul O'Grady as Lily Savage. Oh, yeah, bouncers. Good shout. And I need to bloody censor. I need to censor all of the hotel stuff as well, because it's full of bloody willies. Not bloody willies, full of ruddy willies. This week there's a stag do, and they make it hard for me. They make it difficult to show on Twitch. Open all hours? I don't want to watch open all hours. Yeah, I'll do bouncers. Because it's all on YouTube. I just need to check it first. Steady on. I know. I'd love to do Undazables. I don't think it would go down especially well, mate. That Daniel Wakeford's playing in Newcastle soon. I love Undazables. I think it's a great show. I go 7 to 7.5 for the draft. I'm just happy AJ is back. He's my favourite wrestler. Who is your favourite WWE wrestler at this time? At this time... Brock. Come at me, but Brock. I love Brock. Because there's nobody like him. And you know what, really, before him, there was never anybody like him before. He's just his own beast, isn't he? I love Brock. Even what most people consider at this point a boring Brock feud. Don't get me wrong, the Omos thing was crap, but generally speaking, I love Brock, and I didn't seem to tire of the same repetitive paint-by-numbers Brock match in the same way that other people did. I just love Brock. Apart from that, Gunther, Sammy, and Sheamus. I'm sticking with Brock. Yeah, that's it. Rude Killer. He's always been in his own league. There's nobody like him. I just think he's great. And I know that would mean a lot to hear that from Adam Pacitti's mouth. To hear that Adam Pacitti thinks Brock is great. More Don't Tell the Bride. Yeah, I'll do another Don't Tell the Bride. That's a nice one. Okay, so maybe I'll do Bouncers the following week. I'll do Don't Tell the Bride, I'll do Hotel, and I'll do a quiz show. I'll find a quiz show to watch. Maybe the one that Magsy recommended. I'm not doing Jim Will Fix It. Done the airport ones, Tommy. Done it. Yeah, there's not much left. I know they've got over overtime, overrun on the match, but there's not a great deal of time to work with here. Anyway, we're back into it. Brock is a huge Adam Pacitti fan.
A sold-out crowd tonight in Fort Worth, Texas, witnessing the main event of Monday Night Raw. Seth freaking Rollins and Solo Sikoa. The street champion.
Crowd just go for every Seth Rollins match the whole time now, don't they, with the singing? You say Scrap Heap Challenge will be fun, but I did an episode of Scrap Heap Challenge, and it was boring. And I loved it when I was a kid. Maybe I just picked a bad episode. Anyway, back to the wrestling. Seth Rollins versus Solo should happen. You might want to check out Raw right now, Elias. You mean on a big stage? Yes.
Solo was drafted to Friday Night SmackDown on Friday alongside the special counsel.
Not doing Bamzuki.
Reigns. Ahead of the table, staying on SmackDown.
Rollins now teeing off on the street champ. A very effective strategy by Rollins thus far. Seth knows the power.
Would you rather take 10 chops by Gunther or 5 F5s by Brock?
Clean shot
That's tough, isn't it? Because I don't know how to take an F5.
of the street champ.
Like, if it was 5 scoop slams, fine. I can probably do that. Tuck your head, right? An F5, you're sort of at his mercy. But at the same time, he respects me a great deal, so he would be gentle. I think I'd take the chops, you know? I think I'd take the chops.
The street champ been rocked in anyway.
Out here in front of
I'd be lit up.
acquired the target here.
Might not have any nipples anymore.
Taking flight. Solo across the announce desk.
But Solo's still back on his feet. Here comes Seth again.
I'm going to go for the chops just because I think I'd genuinely hurt myself taking 5 F5s.
Solo onto the desk. But
I don't think that's that controversial, Greg.
he's just soldiering forward, moving up. Rollins coming for a third time.
Very nice.
That one not the trick.
Couldn't even catch his breath.
I'm taking the F5s.
Across the ring in emphatic fashion.
You just want to be different. No, I don't. No, not even slightly. F5s, right? I land wonky, and I'm not going to be able to walk anymore.
Back inside.
Chops, what's the worst that's going to happen? My chest might bleed. My heart might stop. No, I'd take the chops. I think the chops is more sensible.
Samoan drop.
Samoan drop there by Solo.
For the cover and the win for the bloodline. Rollins now still alive.
Thank you, Pete. Backing me up.
A reminder, Backlash this
Put your hands down first. You'll never get hurt on an F5. Max Horowitz.
You have to imagine
I know your father is one of the most famous wrestling jobbers of all time, but that does not make you qualified to say that.
Rollins turns it around. Seth now stacking up Solo Sikoa. Couldn't quite get the win.
super
Barry taught me, yeah, right?
rolling elbow. Nobody
God, this is a quickie, isn't it?
Solo.
Spinning Solo.
Solo Sikoa and the blood.
Whoa, almost had him there.
Kicking out.
I think Solo got a bit too overzealous on the cover. Watch this impact. Solo landed Rollins in the center of the ring, but in hooking the leg.
And you try telling your body what to do when you get hoisted up. It's easy to go, oh yeah, just get your hands up, get your arms up, whatever.
Not win this match right there.
Hoisted up by Brock Lesnar, quickly spun around.
Solo Sikoa. Wow.
Chops, all I've got to do is stand there. Arms back, grimace, just tighten up.
Solo's mouth.
What about another episode of Traps? Yeah, could do Traps. Traps isn't bad. I'd rather an adult quiz show.
Rollins again.
I think tomorrow.
He's not
I like the quiz ones, even though I'm crap at them. Where's Omos? He's backstage by this point. He's at Dano. He's at his match. He squashed a jobber.
big, heavy right hands, forearms raining down on Rollins. Solo risking disqualification. He doesn't heed the official's warning. And now Rollins on the retreat. Oh, look out. Solo returning a favor, dribbling Rollins' skull off our announce desk.
What are we at? We're at 4 on the dot. Were the Usos not drafted? No, they were. They were drafted. They're SmackDown still. But they just did them separately for some reason. Oh, here we go. Speak of the Devils. The match has been thrown out. Who could possibly make the save? Here come... God, they are rushing through this. Something else is overran. The graphics up. That's your lot. The graphics gone. That's it. Yeah, I think they ran over on some bits there, didn't they? That's it. Bit of a dodgy end. Bit rushed there towards the end. That's all, yeah, that's all fucking... Ooh. Oh, so close. I'll trim it from the end. It's fine. That's all Dom. Standing there, soaking it in for 5 hours. Oh, I nailed that, didn't I? Anyway, got the swear in. That's me. It's fine. I'm going to trim it off at the end and we'll be grand. Thank you. Cheers, everyone. This has been fun. I'll see you tomorrow in 14 hours. I'll be live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Thank you. Cheers to the mods. We had Pete in. We had Greg in tonight. Much appreciated. Cheers to everybody. Cheers for your support. Massively appreciated. Enjoy yourself. Get yourselves off to bed. Go and catch up on you. Unless you're in Malaysia, where it is 11 in the morning. So get yourself off to work or the gym or where. I'm just blabbing it. Right. See you in a bit. Take care of yourselves. Good night. God bless. Bye.